Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to another glorious Friday. As usual, this is Clockwork and Constructs. I'm the DM, Jason.
And we are the Bryans.
And these are the Bryans.
I'd like to be
come on.
Brianna.
None of us are Brian.
Turn the fucking volume down.
You're right.
Hey, language.
I'm Andrew.
Put the mature tag on this. We're fine.
Cassie.
Mitch.
Greg.
Not.
Cassie.
No. Oh yeah.
I told you none
Not
of us are Brian.
Brian.
Alright, so, we are on episode 15? 15? Yeah. Wow, 15. That's impressive.
No way.
Thank you, Gregor. Recap for last time.
Yeah.
Can I roll?
Yeah.
Okay, but if we're gonna do this, like under 10 means you've got to do the next 3. And if she gets over 10, she gets a
3.
That's a deal. That's done.
Done.
The odds are
Done.
not in your favor.
I will do the.
Did you even watch the episode?
Did you watch the last episode?
Yes, I did.
Okay, then you know what
I
happened.
just don't remember all of
Didn't
it.
participate.
You want me to force roll now?
No.
I'm not taking the deal.
And it's
Might
been,
have been my car.
it's been decided.
It's been declared.
The caboose has spoken.
The caboose has spoken. Mitch, just do the recap.
Oh yay!
You can get the next one.
So, we...
Do you want to roll the dice?
No, it was the last one before we came to Nestleton. Like, it was when we arrived. But I can't recall when, like, the switchover was. I don't remember if
You were
the fight
eating
with the
breakfast.
You guys had gotten to Nestleton, dropped off the delivery, and you guys had found an inn. And then that was where you started from last week.
So we had gotten an inn.
You ate.
We did eat food, indeed, like we usually do.
As living
We're
creatures
bar
can be.
rats.
Along with ale, because we like ale.
It seems to be what fuels Azencroft.
I believe we had a long night, so I had slept in, along with Reiyal'uss. No, not Reiyal'uss.
No, it was me. I was just laughing at what it
Yeah, because
happened.
everyone was asking
Yeah.
if you guys were like stayed in the bed together.
Of course.
Oh, you guys have like a romantic.
Headsies.
Yeah, you guys had
Headsies.
headsies.
So we had slept together. It was rather nice. We woke up.
Oh, there we go, Brian. Yes. Yes.
I just do it for attention.
At least we're getting it out of the way this time.
For whatever reason, Nadia was missing. I think she was at some film thing. I don't know. Doing her own thing. She disappeared. Didn't say a word to any of us.
She was hanging out with hipsters.
So we'll need an explanation. I think she has a cardigan now. And Ivan and Gedrick decided that they were going to walk off and do some of their own business. We got up. We decided we wanted to go check around the town. So we looked for some kind of magic user who could potentially identify the flask that we got from the hag. And instead we found a batshit crazy herbalist.
Love her.
She's basically a cosmetologist, and we know what that means. So we left with haste and started to just kind of explore the town. That was at the point where we started talking to the guards, I believe, right? We
We didn't
decided
talk to any guards. We talked to people.
talk to people.
We followed guards.
Yeah, actually, you're correct. We followed guards because they seemed like they were in a rush and there was some kind of like issue going on. We wanted to be heroes like we always are. So we followed them. They told us that there was some stuff going on. They were rather hesitant at first, but so it seemed leader gave us time to go, armor up. And when we came back, they were fighting swarms and swarms of bugs.
Giant bugs.
Giant
Yellow
bugs.
beetles, I believe.
They were yellow, yep.
Yes.
Some of them were flying, some of them weren't. We made decently quick work of them.
Some of us.
Gedrick put up
Most
quite a
of
show.
us.
A couple of us were.
But they
Got new
couldn't.
weapons.
We couldn't quite get an answer though on why they were there. They've been attacked before, but we didn't exactly have a full-on reason as to why they were coming in such a swarm. So we may potentially investigate that at some point. But afterwards, we decided to call it.
Nope.
We stopped at the...
Did we stop at the blacksmith on the way back?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, we looked at your weapons first and realized they were absolute poo. So we tried to make them a little bit better and sharpen them, and I think I made things slightly worse. But we found these twins that allowed us to use their shop. We worked on them a little bit, and Reiyal'uss messed around with some guns with Gedrick for a little bit, which is rather cool. We hadn't been introduced to that yet.
Got one of his short swords reforged into a scimitar.
Yeah. After she saw my horrible blacksmithing, one of them decided that she would do some actual work into a scimitar, which was very nice of her. And from there,
Did you fall in love?
pretty much, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, she definitely left her mark on Azencroft. He doesn't feel much, but apparently love is one of them. And then
Went to sleep.
we went to sleep.
Yep. About right.
I think that was okay for getting, thrown on the spot.
Yeah.
I could have done that.
Then why didn't you?
Oh, shots fired. Except for not from a gun, because he didn't get one.
Oh, shots not fired.
Alright, so everybody ended up going to bed at various times through the night. You guys had spent some time up with Reiyal'uss, showing him how to maintain his blade so it never got so bad again. Next morning comes, you guys all wake up.
Azencroft takes off on his own.
Okay.
I don't know. We're dealing with that first.
Yeah, you're the first
Alright.
one to speak up.
Well, I'd kind of specified in the last session that I wanted to wake up earlier than everyone else.
Yep.
Remember, I got my morning call.
Yep.
I would have initially gone to Edna's. I believe that was her name.
Okay.
Well, actually, first do I recall, like, I knew she had lots of herbs and stuff there, lots of different weird plants and stuff like that. So yeah, I'd go in, knock
Okay.
on the door.
So what do you do when they call on us and it wakes me up? Because we're in the same room.
In the same bed.
I'm going for a walk.
Do you want company?
It's up to you. I don't need it. I'll be back though,
Alright.
shortly, so
Have fun.
we'll do.
Glad we dealt with that.
Okay. So you go to Edna's.
Is it open?
You just try the handle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it opens.
Cool. I walk in.
Pretty dark in here.
I don't know, I'd walk up to the front and see if she's there.
Make a perception check.
12.
You don't see anybody in there.
Is there like a bell I can ring?
No. It's just a plain counter. You hear a voice from behind you. Oh, good morning there, darling.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you guys were open.
Oh, yes.
Sun's
up, is it not?
That it is.
Pretty sure it
The
is.
lights are off in here. I just wasn't sure. Seemed kind of
Yes,
dark.
well, it's the morning. The sun's up.
You're right.
You're right.
So I noticed most of your things have, magical properties and, you grow specialized plants. I wasn't sure if you had many just nice looking flowers for sale.
Okay. With what sort of properties?
They don't need any.
Right. That doesn't seem terribly useful. Let me see what I have. She bustles off into the back. Comes back out a few minutes later, and she's got this small, like porcelain pot filled with dirt, and this small. You're not sure whether it's a tree or a shrub. It's got these long, thin leaves off of it, and every so often it's got like this deep orange bloom up along the middle of it.
Is it pretty?
It really depends on what you consider pretty.
It's the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. Do you happen to have, I think they're called roses?
Roses? No, they're not good for anything.
What's this good for?
Well, this one, you see, if you take the leaves and you mash them up and then you boil them down, of course you gotta apply, I don't want to talk about exactly what you put to it, but then, you can make a very soothing balm. You can even put it into your bath. Very nice.
Do you know anyone here who sells roses?
Oh, Well, you could go to the flower shop down around South by the park.
That might be perfect. Thank you. And I leave.
Brutal.
Amazing.
Well, come on, it's a shrub.
It's the most beautiful shrub you've ever seen.
It makes a bomb.
Ooh. You could take a nice bath, Asin.
I could.
You should.
I haven't cleaned myself since we started this campaign.
You smell like ale and elf.
He's not talking about his character.
Nope.
Sleeves, man. Sleeves.
No, I always buy shirts with sleeves, and you know what happens.
The sleeve monster.
The smell rots them
The
off.
sleeve monster comes in the middle of the night and he takes what he pleases. Who am I to just turn him down?
Alright.
So yeah, I'm gonna head to that flower shop that she directed me to.
You make your way down there. Pretty basic flower shop. As far as you can tell, it's not open right now. Wait a minute. No response.
Alright, I bang again.
No answer.
Can I walk around back? Is there like another door?
Holy jeez.
So it's a little standalone from the rest of the buildings here. You walk around the back and you do see there's a pretty simple wooden door. Just a handle at the back.
Poof, 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 poof.
You wait and you listen. No answer.
I try the handle.
It's locked.
So those are the only two doors.
Yeah.
Is there a sign on the front that says
Yay, signs. There we go.
I gotta try that now.
You're so bad.
I tried to break into the place. Might as well see when they
You
open.
go back to the front, look. You do find a sign that says closed. It doesn't say when they open.
I look in. Do I see nice flowers?
You look in.
Or
You
just
see.
shrubs?
You see. You see lots of different flowers.
I'm just gonna sit on the front step for a little bit. I'm gonna wait.
Okay. So you sit and wait for a while. After about 40 minutes, you see this young man kind of come walking up, and as he gets this sight of you sitting there, he kind of like gives you this odd look. Can I help you?
I'm waiting for the place to open.
Oh, I'm here to open it now. It's a very odd time to need flowers.
Probably.
You can see
I don't do this often.
when he comes over, he gives you a really wide berth around you to get to the door.
Well, I'd kind of shuffle out of his way a little bit.
Yeah.
gentleman.
There's a very obvious attempt to stay away from you.
Okay.
Lion Dragon Man, he's never
Lion,
seen
dragon,
before.
bear man.
It's true.
Are you wearing the bear hood?
Probably.
So he pulls out a set of keys and he opens up the door and like, "Yeah, come in." He walks into the store.
I walk in. So I am not the richest of men. You can probably tell this. But I would like something fancy to give as a gift. Something that looks nice. I'm not much of an expert in these things. I mean, I don't even know why people like them, honestly.
And the gift is for who?
A lady.
A lady. Right. Well, pretty customary roses, I think.
That's kind of what I've been told. Which ones are roses?
That's the best.
He leads you over to a group of yellow flowers, and he's like, "These right here are roses.
How much are roses?
These ones, a silver each."
Does he look like he's lying to me?
Make an insight check.
4.
Seems to be straight up with you. What do you know about flowers?
Hello.
Do they look really nice though? Or do I think they just kind of look, compared to the other ones around?
Like dandelions.
They look pretty enough.
Alright, whatever, I'll take 20.
Okay.
20. Jesus.
So So he starts pulling them all up, and he's kind of laying them out on his counter. He's clipping off the ends of them and bundling them up really nice into a bouquet for you.
I'm gonna look at my backpack quick. That flour I got from Reiyal'uss, is it like just dried, disheveled, and like turned into crumbs?
It's not really dried up. It's pretty beaten up at this point.
Okay, that stays where it is.
Yeah. So he bundles it up, slides it over. It's all done up with a nice ribbon and some nice paper over it.
Well, thank you. And I hand him the 2 gold.
Thank you very much. Have a good day, sir.
You too. So I walk off.
Check.
Alright, and to the blacksmith I go.
Okay.
I try to tidy myself up a little bit. I take the hood down. I'm still
So
wearing
you
the
can
cape.
write 20 tulips onto your character page.
I knew it.
Even if they were roses, they'd be the wrong kind of roses.
20 sticks of mustard plant.
Gold you on.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't lie. No. You want the biggest flowers. Write 20 sunflowers on your sheet.
I'd bring a Venus flytrap.
Isn't he cute?
He keeps biting me. I just got blood all over my hands.
He's so friendly.
Okay. So you walk over there.
Yep. Hand behind my back.
You go over. You make your way back through kind of where the few shops are, and turn off towards the center of town where you remember the shop to be. You go up through the shop. Front door's closed.
Looks like it's locked, or
Looks like
well,
the
I mean,
door's
like, does it
closed.
look like the shop is closed, or is it just the door?
You kind of look around for a minute. There's no one working outside in the forge.
Okay, well I try the door.
It's locked.
I'd knock.
No answer.
Now you're gonna be a man sitting on a doorstep with flowers. Like,
No.
it's just such a
He's
sad...
going to be a lion dragon sitting on a doorstep with flowers.
Lion, dragon, bear man.
No, he took the hood off.
Yeah, I mean it's still on my back. But,
It's just flipped out.
I guess I'd probably wait a couple minutes.
You wait a couple minutes. Nobody shows up.
I walk back into the forge just to see if like it's open from the front, right?
It's it's
Yeah.
kind of fenced in, but it's all open air. Like you can get into it if you really wanted to.
Yeah. Just see if anyone's there.
You walk
Excuse
around.
me.
You walk around back. Start yelling. There's nobody there. Forge is cold.
Well, I'm gonna wait a little bit, probably like an hour.
For like an hour.
Yeah, I'll probably walk around the town a little bit, just kind of waste time.
Okay. So you walk around town a little bit. You come back. When you come back, you can hear there is some activity in the back.
Excuse me.
You come around the back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up, not like go over the.
Are you good?
We're good.
Yeah.
It would only take a second, but if there's a better time, it's okay.
Just give me a minute, I guess, and she continues working away.
Boom, 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 boom.
I'm so nervous!
My palms are sweaty.
Knees
Oh, my
spaghetti.
spaghetti.
You're standing there for 2, 3, 4,
Feel the fire churning in your
5
stomach.
minutes as she continues to work on the forge, getting it going, heating it up, getting the bed of coals going. after about 10 minutes, she seems satisfied, and she comes over, kind of like rubbing her hands off. Yeah. Did you need to use the forge again or something?
No, I'm sorry to bother you. After yesterday, I mean, I spent the night kind of pondering and thinking, and I really appreciated that, you know, you were so kind to us. We're often traveling between villages, and, you know, we don't often meet people like you. It was super nice. I'm not a man of words, but I thought, you know, I might be able to return the favor a little bit.
Wow. Thank you. That's so sweet. She takes it, like, puts it on the table beside her.
Doesn't even open it?
Did you wrap it in something new? It's
No.
out.
Just what
Oh,
you
okay.
Like, the base of it is all wrapped
I
in
thought
nice
you, like,
paper with
covered
ribbons and
it.
stuff, but the
I was
flowers
like,
are all
that's
out the
so
top. It's
sad.
a proper bouquet.
Okay.
Oh, that's very nice of you. You didn't have to do that. I told you, it's no problem. You guys could use the forge. You didn't
Yeah.
break any of my stuff.
Luckily, I suppose. I don't know, like I said, we travel a lot, we might not be here for long, so when I meet someone like you, I want to make sure, you know, they know that they're appreciated.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much.
But I know you're a very busy woman, so I'll leave you to the rest of your day, but I don't know, I just thought I'd stop by quick.
Oh, thank you very much.
Take care.
Stop by
Have a
quick.
good
The
day.
entire thing took like 4 hours.
Yeah, but she doesn't need to know that.
Make a perception check.
She throws them into the fire.
Kindling.
8?
8? Yeah. Oh boy. Don't know what's in it.
No.
I kind of like strut her away.
Wag your tail.
She shudders and throws the flowers and the...
No, I wait till I'm around the corner.
Because that always works. Her sister.
The moment I walk
Her
around the
sister's there.
Walking down the street.
Okay.
And then I just go back.
So you guys get up a little after he does. For the next for the couple hours while he's gone, what are you guys up to?
Get some breakfast.
How do we beat that?
What?
How do we beat that? We sat around in our underwear watching TV.
Breakfast.
Our
We
fast.
go through our morning routines.
Okay, you guys all go for breakfast.
Yeah. Get some donuts.
Just as you guys are kind of finishing up breakfast, you notice somebody come in wearing the black and green uniform that you noticed on the militia the other day. He kind of comes in and looks around a little bit, notices you guys at the table and walks over. Oh, morning. I assume you were the party of people who were out helping us yesterday.
Yep. That's cool.
Yes. Yeah, you mostly match the description.
Yeah, I get you saying.
Yeah, we must look like so many people.
Yeah, for sure. Great. If you can come back with me, our commander would like to talk to you.
We're a man short right now.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess it can wait, but kind of important.
I mean, I'm here now, so.
Well, you. Oh yeah, Selena, yeah.
Hey.
Why did you use the box? The box you and Azencroft carry around with you at all times and never use. Let him know that we're being summoned here.
Yeah, I could do that, I guess. I'll use it.
Okay.
Hey, Azencroft, we're going to meet a commander. Not sure where, not sure how long you're going to be.
When do I hear this?
You don't hear it. You're very distracted at this point.
All right then, yeah. I guess we can go.
Let's go. We can be
Yeah, we're good.
We would have gone anyway.
Okay. So you guys get up and follow him. Leads you out. Excuse me. You guys walk along, follow him. Takes you through a couple of back streets that you haven't been down before. you kind of do notice he's heading towards the center of town. You can see the big hedge that you noticed before, kind of rising up above you. Before you get to the hedge, there's a large building in front of it with an open yard where you can see some people drilling. He leads you up down a couple hallways, and he opens up a room. Very small, very plain. Not a whole lot in there other than there's like a cot and a desk. You do see the guy you talked to before when you first ran out into the field following the militia. Oh, good. Yeah,
Morning,
come in.
Jake.
Good morning. Yeah, the guy is like, all right. He's like, yeah, you can go now. And he walks out. First off, thank you again for your help. Really appreciate it. A bit of a rough go. Like I said, it's a bit of a rare occurrence. I don't see anything quite like that. So I did talk to the governor. He would like to enlist your help. I mean, we're not sure exactly what happened, why it caused this, but we have to figure that there's a large nest somewhere, or a hive anyways. If you guys could look into this, if you're feeling like it's something you can handle, be much appreciated. It'd probably stop the problem, I think.
I mean, it's a bunch of bugs. We didn't have too much of an issue, did we, Asin? Right. We didn't have too much of a problem, did we, Gedrick?
Not really, no. But, you know, we were on the outside of it.
Well,
Sure, we can figure it out.
it can't be too hard. It's a bug nest. Just throw a little gasoline and fire at it.
I mean, I'm sure you can handle it. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by gasoline, but I mean, I wouldn't take it too lightly. It is a bug nest, but pretty nasty critters.
You do remember to, well, you know.
But I mean, if you're not feeling overly confident, you can take a trip to the Hunter's Lodge. One of them might feel that there's something worth hunting out there. Or, I mean, if you're feeling confident, go take a kill yourself. Then go break to him. Those guys need to be taken down a peg or two.
What's this Hunter's Lodge?
Oh, it's an old school lodge, very private. You know, they only take in certain people that they figure, you know, are engaged in good hunts. It's just a private money club, but you know, you can find some decent people there.
Well, what do you think?
I don't want to leave these people with a nasty bug nest like this sitting around, so I'd like to go take care of it.
I'd like to see what you guys were facing.
A vendor?
Where were you?
I'm dead.
Girls' Day, you know, had to freshen up. And
Anyway, so
I'm sure Asin wouldn't want to turn down something like this either.
that seems like
I'm
something
sure
I was
it
very
would.
much looking for.
Well, I'm sure I can't let a fan tech delivery end like this. I mean, we'd be losing customers.
Exactly. So we're in.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Perfect.
We will speak for Eisencroft. Yes. Let's be real.
Okay. Well, obviously, I don't want to be too pushy, but the sooner you can take care of us, the better. Yeah, just bring some sort of proof back to me that you've taken care of the problem, and yeah, I'll make sure that you guys are compensated for your troubles.
Do you happen to have a map or some way we would know where the hive is?
Well, I mean, it's not that we exactly know where the hive is. You just have to try and track where they came from as best as you can. He said these hives spring up every once in a while. They're just usually not quite so big.
I just don't want to be lost in the forest.
Yeah, well, it's the forest isn't too bad. Overall, there's some nasty things in the wrong places, but
not another forest.
you guys should be alright, I guess. There's not really a map of what's out there.
Well, I mean, Asin's a woodsy type, right? I mean,
They said
Already
if you
met
get
'em.
really worried, I mean, you could always try and get somebody from the Hunter's Lodge if you can get their head out of their ass long enough.
Fair enough.
Well, we can either go for them or we can let Asin sniff out a trail.
Well, I say we decide once we've hired him. Talking without him doesn't really do much for us.
We'll get him on the box then. That's why we have it.
So try again.
Yeah. I said do. Let's do it.
You were listening, were you?
No.
Would you like to try to contact Asengroth again?
Oh, I thought you were saying what I like to try again against the bugs because I did so terribly last time.
No. We're talking about getting a hold of him.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, let's do it.
break the box out.
Okay.
Asin, you there?
Oh! As you're strutting down the street, you hear the faint sound of Rail's voice. You don't hear what it says.
I don't know.
You don't hear exactly what it is, but you do hear the faint sound of his voice coming from the backpack.
Meanwhile, we're in front of the captain.
So you're like, Asin, can you come? Where are you? And then you just hear that. Oh, geez, I choked trying to do it. You just hear heavy breathing back.
Alright, click. I don't know if you're playing a joke or dying. Just clear response would be great. We need to know where you are. Click.
Nestleton.
Are we hearing this too?
I'm pushing it. I'm on my way back to the inn. Calm down. I'll be there in a second.
Can I grab the box from you? Would you allow me to or no?
Yeah, if you want to.
Hey, we're in front of the commander here right now that we dealt with yesterday. He's kind of asking for our help.
And you can't handle it?
Do you want to help clear out a bug's nest?
Where are you?
Don't tell them where we are. Oh no, wait, no, I'm Nestleton. They're in the place with the big hedges.
Is that near where I am?
Not exactly. You know where it is, though.
I'm on my way. I'll be there shortly. Yes, I'll help.
He's in.
What about money? Just wondering.
They said we'd be compensated. Don't worry. Yeah, he did.
Is he still there?
He said we'll make sure you get constipated.
Constipated?
That's it.
You guys will get
You guys
constipated.
will be naval generals.
See, I may not be able to heavy breathe like Asengroth can, but you guys can't talk.
So, I'm not playing a charismatic character.
I can communicate fine. Huh?
Anyways.
Is he there with you?
Yes.
Guys,
Hi, Jake. It doesn't, Kron. I'll be there soon.
And I take the box and offer it to Jake.
I'm so going to regret this.
Absolutely not.
Gedrick, Reiyal'uss, Nadia, we might as well meet him at the inn. I don't know about you, but I didn't feel like wearing chainmail to this.
It's a fair point.
I mean, I'm good to go.
Meet us at the inn, actually.
Thank you for your time, and we'll take care of this as soon as we
Is
can.
Jake coming?
Yes, please. Remember, bring me back proof.
Of course.
Asin wants to know if you're coming.
No.
To the
No.
Now, if you can all be off, I got things I gotta take care of.
Whatever.
Have a good
Let's
one.
go.
You as well. Good luck.
Thank you.
Well, that went well.
Yeah.
I think that
Well,
went exactly well. That was perfect.
That
That's
went
us.
fantastically. Let's just go.
Alright.
And I can't run a front shop. Nothing.
Okay. I guess we head
Front
back to
shop?
the
I
inn.
don't know.
Okay. So you guys end up heading back. So you guys head back to the inn. As across, I'm assuming that you're heading back towards the inn once they tell you that.
Yeah, I'll listen.
Okay. So when you guys get back, Ass and Cross is waiting for you.
I would have tried to eat as well.
Yeah. I assume you'd be sitting down. You're sitting down in the small dining area.
Where'd you go off to this morning?
Yeah, I just went for a nice little walk.
Fair enough.
You know, it's a beautiful day out.
Is it a beautiful day out?
It's pretty nice. It's a little cloudy.
Yeah.
It's a nice town, you know, some beautiful people.
My
Just
suspect
enjoying the
is right
scenery.
now.
Well, I've never done it before.
I'm not gonna even question it.
You like that fresh air?
I love that fresh air.
Hmm.
I'm not even touching my food right now.
And you're sitting like inside.
So Asin,
Oh yeah, so what do we have to do?
you think you can track those bugs back to a nest?
Yeah, I can do my best.
So yes or no?
Well, bugs don't exactly hide their shit trails, so they're kind of easy to follow sometimes.
All right.
You say things so elegantly. I love it.
Well, I mean, some animals are smarter, but bugs are pretty... They're pretty dumb.
Well, either we count on your nose or whatever it is you do to track things, or we go get a hunter.
Kendrick's not laughing.
You know,
Neither is Rail.
It's so hard not to.
sometimes, you know, where I came from, I'd be the one to hop on all fours and chase the bugs around. So, I think we'll be able to figure it out.
All right. Well, finish eating or moping or looking at whatever, and then gear up.
Yeah, whatever. It's a beautiful day out.
I'm good to go.
To go get my stuff.
You left food.
I bought food.
Yes, but you usually lick the plate clean.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm just not done.
Are
Sorry.
you sick?
Get your stuff on. We'll go.
I'll go put on all my armor.
Right.
No, it's fine. I'm back in 2 seconds.
Okay. You guys go and get your equipment
Taxing
together.
equipment, yeah.
Literally grab my staff.
You were
Takes
carrying
some
the
of you a
backpack
little
around?
longer than others.
We were coming back here.
You finish up your meal in the meantime.
Yep.
You guys all kind of gathered up together about 10-15 minutes later.
Mhm.
What do you do?
Well,
So where are we going?
Assume the best place to start is where we've seen them last.
and back to the bugs, and then either track them or follow them back, whatever just bugs do.
Well, alrighty. Well, we should get going then.
You know, lead on through this beautiful day.
Alright, I'll start walking.
Where are you heading?
Towards where we found the bugs the first time.
Okay.
I like how he can sound so condescending about stuff that Azencroft can do while he needs it. It's amazing. It really is.
Is he skipping?
No, but I look happy for once.
Azencroft's got a pretty healthy strut to him as he's walking through town.
What?
It's like the worst strut.
Tracking
I
dance they do.
don't know.
He's looking really bushy-tailed.
I don't want to seem like Ivan, but this is strange.
Yes.
So you guys follow him as he slowly makes his way up north through the town.
So slowly.
Again, going past kind of where the shops are there. Getting a little busier on the streets. There's people here and there. Most of them give him kind of a funny look as he goes by. Like, is there like entertainment or something on in the city today?
Oh.
You continue on, kind of oblivious. Make your way up past where the mills and the woodlots are in that. You come out into the field. walk across it. You can still kind of see in places where the grass is dead or damaged and that from where they had their small camp and people were laid out and bleeding on into the ground. Up ahead of you, you can see where a lot of the logging was taking place, where you were briefly fighting the bugs before.
Alrighty. Well, so where did we fight the couple swarms? Do you guys remember? If we find where they're kind of centered or where they were located, we might be able to pinpoint and common ground.
Well, they were.
Well, I mean, we
If I remember correctly, they were like eviscerating the logs, right? Or the stumps.
Yeah, they were chewing through the logs.
They were eating through the logs, so if they find, I mean, there must be a path of that at least.
Alright, so
I
let's
don't know if
try
you guys
to...
noticed that.
Well, I mean, we fought the 2 swarms. The first batch we ran into, and the others that we were trying to find.
While I was striding over to you guys, I saw another batch, and they were going crazy on a log. They were eating it, and I just managed to stay away from them, not getting their attention, but.
Okay.
There was also the large group that we finished up on. Do you think they'd be more in that direction? There's a lot of them. They might have just been drawn by the guards.
I'd like to first maybe go to an area that's kind of in between all 3 of them, and we'll see what kind of a concentration of them there were there. Maybe from there we can determine whether or not we should go to the larger group or if we should travel more that way.
Alright. Everyone, weapons out, on your guard. There's no guarantee that they're all sleeping.
Where were you saying they were chewing that extra log?
Do I remember, do I see that area, or?
I believe we're still like a little bit out, aren't we?
Yeah, you guys are still a little bit out, but it wasn't too deep into it. When you guys went into the area, you guys were attacked, and that's roughly around where it was. You know the general idea, I would say. You go in, you start moving into this field. There's a lot of logs still left in this area. Obviously, they were working, and they kind of got chased off. You do notice on some of the logs where there's parts of them that are missing, have been kind of chewed away. You can see the rough edges. You can actually see left in some of these areas almost like this paste where it's kind of been mulched down. As you're going through, everybody make a perception check.
I was gonna say, I would like to toss rocks ahead of us. See if I can stir up anything.
Nat 20.
I'm far too busy being distracted by Azencroft's oddness to notice anything.
22.
4.
8.
14.
Okay. So you guys do notice on a log about 15 feet off to the right, you can hear this skittering.
You hear that?
Huh?
Yeah.
No.
I'll sneak towards it.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Oh, guys.
I'll stand back if you're sneaking.
Not 20.
Don't
I was
try
like so excited. I was like, wait, I got good stealth, and then I rolled a 20, so I don't even get to
Yeah, it's so disappointing. I hate when I roll that.
Yeah, you sounded so
man.
excited by that.
If you're really disappointed, you can reroll.
No, I'm okay.
With disadvantage.
Okay. With just ridiculous ease, she basically just strolls up this log, doesn't disturb anything on the ground. You just don't hear any noise from her as she walks up. You get kind of up over the log to see, and again, you see these dull yellow, about a foot long, kind of sloped across the back, but with these heavy, chitinous plates that overlap each other all the way back. And at the front, you see it's got these spiny legs that come out of it, ending in these sharp hooks. And at the front, it's just this small beetle head with these small mandibles out the front that it's kind of munching along the edge of this log with.
How big is it?
It's about a foot long.
So I could grab it.
You could try.
I'm going to try to grab it.
Okay.
Oh, give me the book.
Make an athletics check with advantage, I'll say, because you're surprising it.
I rolled a natural 20.
What was the other one? A 9,
9.
right? Athletics?
Yeah.
It's an 11.
So
I mean, it's over 10.
you reach out and grab it, and you catch it by surprise. It doesn't really see you coming, so you get your hands around it, but it manages. You just don't expect the strength as it digs its legs in and pulls itself away down the branch away from you, and it just slips out of your hands. At this point, you hear more scrabbling, and another one comes up over the log from the side of you, to the side of you. At this point, what's your AC?
16.
Okay.
Don't sound so excited.
So
I'm scared.
as it scrabbles away from you, it turns around and jumps at you. The one to the side comes scrabbling across at you. You're quick enough, you manage to just step backwards a pace, and you see this other one kind of burrow up out from beneath the log, and they're advancing on you. What do you do?
Do we see this happening?
You see her go up to the log, and then she like reaches down, and then all of a sudden she jumps up and she's backing away.
I don't have any cool things.
Quickly.
Okay. I'll just back away.
Okay. You're backing away.
Stealthy.
They're fully aware that you're there. So as you
I don't mean like, it's just like, okay.
you backing away?
Alright.
I'll prep
They-
a firebolt if I see anything.
Okay,
That's
they come
gonna help.
skittering up to you. They're going to make an attack.
Okay,
Make your
cool.
firebolt attack as you see these things come skittering towards you.
15.
15 will hit.
I don't remember firebolt.
Can I be
D10.
prepared for
What?
attack?
D10.
Thank you.
If you're backing away, you can take dodge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Disadvantage?
They still hit you.
Oh, perfect.
5 damage.
So you take 3 piercing damage as they scuttle forward and they start biting into your around your ankles and your feet. How much
5 damage.
damage? Okay.
How far away are they?
They're not terribly far. They're about 10 feet away from you at this point. She's backing up towards you. So the firebolt slams into the side of it, blasts a piece of the chitin off the back. It's pretty scorched. You can see one of the legs isn't working anymore, but it's still like advancing forward, and you can hear it kind of like chittering and hissing. Anybody else doing anything?
I was gonna throw a dart.
Okay, throw. At the one that was hit, or
Yeah, but it's a nat one, so of course it's a nat one. I rolled
roll a
a
d20.
No, in the back.
Nat one.
You are now crippled as it slices your spinal cord.
So is that like a crit or?
He's deciding. He doesn't even know.
Roll damage.
The
That
newly-
is so hard to do.
Do I take sneak attack? Because she's unaware.
The newly sharpened dart.
No, he hasn't got his new darts yet.
He was
No, I'll
sharpening
say
it.
there's no
Okay.
sneak attack on this.
Thank God.
But it is a crit.
Damage plus dex is 5 total.
Okay. So you take 8 points of damage as this dagger sinks into the back of your calf.
8.
Oh,
I'm gonna die.
you're having a tough go at it.
2 ones.
Get away from the luck vampire.
I tried to switch places. No one will.
Okay.
Reiyal'uss, the hell!
I slipped.
Doing anything?
Well, there's a bigger enemy now.
She's gonna kill you.
Yeah, I'm
You just feel this
You're going to
sharp.
die.
You don't know what happened. You just feel a sharp pain in the back of your calf.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn and run and punch as hard as I can.
What are you punching?
Just who's ever closest.
Okay.
Are they close or are
They're
they
like 10 feet behind you.
Okay, so they're kind of far.
That's pretty close.
That's like from.
Like a third of your movement within 6 seconds. So it takes you almost no time to get there.
Right.
That's like 3 steps.
Yeah.
Well, it's a. Can I turn and does it look
Can-
obvious at who threw it?
It's if you really.
You
think
don't
about
know
it.
what hit you. You just feel a sharp pain. Like these bugs are coming up.
Yeah,
and
but is he
attacking
like? Or is everyone just standing there like?
you. Make a perception check.
It's,
Can I make sleight of hand?
Sure.
it doesn't really help when none of us use small
10.
small items. To
17.
Damn it!
You're not sure. You just see them behind you, and everybody's kind of got this look like.
I'm looking away. Just
What the hell?
Azeroth is avoiding your gaze.
Well, I'm just gonna run past them and put them in the enemy's like
Okay.
line of sight.
When you turn around and look at your party, the bugs are going to attack.
I'm gonna go down.
That's going
here.
to be a 13.
No!
Okay, so they start
Booking
skittering
it.
up at you, but you just take off first. Your calf does kind of ache as you're running forward. You move
You
past your
son of a
party
bitch.
members. What are you guys doing?
Go ahead.
Okay, same one again?
Yeah.
Roll. Same one that's damaged, or?
The other one.
11.
Wait for whichever one gets
11 does not
closest.
hit. So the firebolt just slams into the ground beside it. You see the spray of dirt.
I'm gonna wait to take a golf swing as soon as they're in range.
Okay,
17.
you're coming up. Make your roll. 17 hits. Roll damage.
8 damage.
Okay, so the trident just slams into the front of it, collapses the front plate, and it just jams down and crushes the whole middle of the beetle in and against the ground.
12.
12 hits.
Alright.
So that's when skitters forward, you swing down and around.
I was just gonna take a step back so that I was out of the line with these guys.
8 damage.
8 damage? Yeah, you just like gulf it back over the log it came from. Okay, so there's one damaged one is like creeping up. Not gonna hit you. Comes up like very meekly and tries to like pull itself towards your foot. You just gotta move your foot away.
Can I try to stomp on it?
Yeah, sure. Make an attack roll. With your strength and proficiency, we'll call it.
Do I get a bonus to a hit?
It's an unarmed attack.
12.
12. So you hit it. So 1 plus your strength.
2 damage.
Yeah, you dig your heel into it and just start grinding. You just hear it cracking and crunching as it just like
Oh.
this nasty ichor kind of like floods up around your boot.
Ugh.
Wait, they're done?
There's 3 of them.
Can I see what's in my calf?
So you look down and
I'm
you
gonna
see.
make him grab it out as fast as I can.
No! I already said I was gonna look.
Alright, fair enough.
We can battle it out if you
You-
want, but
I don't think it's gonna
You
happen.
Still
look
see
down,
the hand like
you-
floating away with
you,
it.
you look down and you see this small little knife with a ring on the end, just like jutting out from your calf. It's,
And
it's,
do I
it's in
recognize-
about an inch and a half.
do I recognize whose that is?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious whose it is.
Hasengross, of course.
I will pull it out.
Okay, you rip it out.
I
It's
am
a slight spray of blood.
so sorry.
I just find it funny the one time she's been hit by a thrown object is the one
my
time
God,
she
it's
hasn't been
true!
able to react to it.
Oh,
'Cause she didn't see it coming.
Oh, you bastard!
You know what though? You could still throw it back at this point.
I like how it's the first time he actually landed. He's having a fight with the bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks pissed.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not having any part of this. Ivan's backing up.
Smart.
No, this is between you two. Would you like me to set up a mud pit? I'm kidding.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you should teach him how to dodge.
Yes. Would you like a little bit of training
Oh,
lesson?
yes. Teach her how to dodge.
Nope. I'm okay.
Perhaps you would like to face me while I'm looking at you.
Wait,
I
maybe
didn't try to face you.
after we fight whatever this thing we have to go. Maybe we don't hurt ourselves. It was an accident. I watched
Yes,
it.
when he least
I-
expects it. That is something he would do.
You're screwed.
Oh.
I'm gonna miss you.
What are not his character traits?
Vindictive, apparently.
Selfish.
breathe, and sleep vengeance.
She is the big bad. That's it. Like,
You don't know that.
Honestly, like I think you might want to deal with this now before she stabs you in your sleep.
I don't
I
want to deal with it ever.
I at least offer to bandage the wound.
I wouldn't get near that.
I'm going to pocket that dagger.
Okay.
Did you order extra?
Yep.
Good.
They haven't been made yet.
I know, but still, he's
You use it, it's dart 1d4 plus dex. And I think you're proficient with them.
She is.
Will I get a sneak attack?
No.
But
We'll
not
see.
his
dark.
powers
We'll
don't come.
see.
Here's my quarterstaff and start
worse
shooting
if you
magic
got the
missiles.
sneak attack on, then he would have knocked you out.
But I mean, you can like throw it and then like while you're running and then just like kick it into somebody's face.
Noted.
Why are you helping her?
Because it's awesome.
Yeah,
I think
Ivan.
darts are actually enough.
They are.
Any simple weapon that
I don't think that's true.
any,
But anyways,
Anyways, off topic.
I pull my hat a little down lower, and looking to see if the bugs are heading anywhere, like trying to crawl somewhere.
You guys mashed them.
Oh,
Mine went somewhere.
One of them still has a trident sticking out.
I'm gonna grab that.
Yes.
Kind of just slide the bug off.
Okay, make an athletics check.
And he throws the trident.
7.
Can I see if there's like a...
You kind of like shake it, and it's kind of like stuck there. And you shake it,
ew.
and it's like coming off in like bits and pieces, and then finally it slops off the end.
Alright,
Is there like a path of like eating like away trees and
yeah, I'm
stuff?
gonna start trying to track
Make an
where they came
investigation
from.
check.
Okay.
You want to try to track them?
Yeah.
Okay. Make
Their
a
little footprints,
20.
their claw marks, their...
yeah. I believe you get some sort of advantage on tracking.
I do.
So make your roll. 20.
18.
Okay. So you kind of look around and you're noticing that a lot of the stuff in this area has been like chewed up in that. Whereas while you're kind of like looking at the path and seeing that, you do notice there's actually still some of the flying ones, and you can see kind of where like a group of them comes out of the woods, another group goes down in the same way.
I think that might be the way we want to go, guys.
Sounds good to me. Yeah. You're not a tracker after all.
And I'll start traveling.
Do you guys follow them? So you guys start to head in that same direction, kind of weaving through some of the tree stumps and that's still kind of laying in this area. You get to the area right where the edge of the forest kind of comes around, where it hasn't been worked on yet. A lot of the foliage has been cleared away, so it's pretty clear between the trees. You can see through quite a ways.
I'm gonna keep an eye
yeah,
open
keep
for
an
those
eye out for
flying
bugs.
bugs.
Yeah.
See if-
Everybody make a perception check.
These are good guys.
11.
8.
7.
1.
How much?
13.
Okay.
Not natural. It was a 2.
So, Gedrick, you can hear some like a little bit of skittering around this area. Not much else really stands out.
Okay. Here's some skittering. Let's feel those round ears. Let it go.
Oh.
Okay. Azencroft, make another tracking check.
11.
11? Okay. There's still a fairly clear path here. You can actually see kind of where the underbrush has been disturbed by lots of these little like clawed feet that have been coming through. At the same time, you can also see little little drops of almost like that same mulch that you saw on the log here and there. So you guys continue on for a while. As you get a little deeper into the woods, you do see the foliage is kind of coming back where it hasn't been cleared away yet by the wood cutters. It starts to get a little thicker around the party.
I'm thinking if there's a hive, it'll probably be where there's lots of trees.
Well, I think they'd start to have been sort of chewed up, right?
Yeah, how do the trees look around here?
I mean,
Most of the trees look fine.
they've been eating logs, so
Is there
you'd
any,
think
like,
the trees
fallen
would be a
trees or
little bit
anything like
chewed
that,
up
or-
around where the hive
Make
was.
a
Yeah, they will be.
investigation.
But they're gonna want to stay, or at least have their hive where there's the most available food, right?
Makes sense.
Maybe with the logging, they got
Or
pushed
maybe
back and
nothing
felt a
really
little
stands out.
threatened.
Like you said, it's kind of getting a little tighter with the
Could be.
foliage and stuff.
I think I meant like our whole trip.
Might have disturbed
Yeah.
something. Maybe they were
Just
making
nothing
a new
stands
nest that
out.
got stirred up.
Oh, I see what you're saying. One conversation at a time. Yeah, I'm good, so you guys can go.
Oh, no.
We were just discussing the idea that, you know, if there was going to be a hive, it would potentially be where there's like the most trees, especially if they're eating logs, probably where there's a little more condensed forest area. And then the idea that maybe, you know, they felt threatened with all the logging going on, maybe they pushed a little too far and it just kind of went on the hive's territory.
Fair enough. So let's go kill them all.
Just we might want to be a little more careful starting now as well.
Yeah, I'd like to limp a little.
No, I would like to do it.
Make a performance check.
Oh, performance, come on. I just keep rolling these.
Those aren't your dice.
5.
5.
So she just
Perception
swag
check?
walk in.
No, you guys can see Nadia's putting on like an awful exaggeration of a limp.
That's
Oh no, Nadia, are you okay?
That's
I mean, I could go for a health potion, but
Oh, of course. That's pull out my water skin.
that's the wrong leg.
Get red. Yeah. And
what
have
are
it
you
taste-
giving me?
He hands you a water skin. You look at it, and the
It
fluid
tastes like
inside
it
is all pretty, is like this deep red.
It also tastes like it.
Yeah.
Can I give a jug?
You just like knock it back.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just start chugging it back. It tastes like a health potion. You're feeling pretty good about yourself. You feel strong.
Temporary hit points.
The placebo effect.
Oh, that helps a lot. Thank you.
No problem.
Hand it back.
Glad I threw one in here. Put it back.
She's not limping anymore.
Yes.
Everybody, make a perception check.
Oh my god.
Look at us. Twinsies.
14.
6.
6.
18.
Okay, so you three notice kind of like buzzing around in part of the canopy up to the right. There's some of the flying beetles. So
No,
Do they look angry and like they're trying to swarm us, or do they look like they're just doing their thing?
they're kind of doing their thing up in the treetop.
Does it look like there's like more of them than outside of the woods? It's like a larger group, more condensed, or what makes it draw my
It's-
attention?
Well, it's just you hear the buzzing, you look up and you notice that they are kind of up in the tree, moving around. They kind of flit from branch to branch.
Okay.
It doesn't seem out of the ordinary, very similar to what you've seen from them before.
Can I get a
But
count
just
on
that you
them,
noticed
or-
them there.
Okay.
Is that?
Is there any chance I can get a count on them, or?
You count 5 or so of them. It's hard to tell because they're kind of like moving around. You're not sure like whether it's the same one all the time.
I guess I'll keep looking at the trunks of the trees to see if, you know, there's a little bit more of the mulching in some areas than others.
Okay. You guys just continue on.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody make a stealth check.
Try
Please
these.
roll something over a 10.
Nope.
16.
5.
6.
14.
Alright. So as you guys start walking along, you kind of just like heavy boot crunching through the underbrush here. Your armor just rattling. You hear the buzzing drone of these beetles intensify, and a couple of them come down out of the canopy and start buzzing around just in front of you.
I'll stop so I can just put out my arms. Do they seem like they're approaching us more?
Make a perception check.
I'm gonna load a crossbow.
Okay.
Get it ready.
20.
Ready?
I'm a charge.
They don't appear to be getting any closer to you, but it does appear that they came down here as like because of your presence.
I'll wait it out a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know
You
about
guys-
you guys.
You guys wait. Everybody was waiting. Or?
Yeah, he put his hands up, so I stop. I pull out 2 darts.
Crossbow ready, but
Okay. So you guys wait there for a second, looking there, like flitting around, and then they buzz off deeper into the woods.
Do we know which way they buzz off?
Yeah. Off to in front of you, they kind of follow along, and then they flitted off to the left and disappeared.
Maybe they'll be on their way back to the hive.
hopefully they're not going out.
Yeah, if this is the way we've been coming anyway, so we may as well see where they're heading.
Hmm.
As long as we don't follow them too far away from the trail.
Well, I mean, you've got a pretty good nose on the trail, right?
I think so.
If they match up, then Best way.
Make another tracking check.
16.
Okay. So you kind of start off in the direction you saw them go, turning off to the left and that. Again, every once in a while you can see like these little drops of this like sticky mulch stuff that you've been seeing. You do notice off to one side there's this dead tree, and you can see that the whole end of it has just been like eaten away. Just continuing to follow some of these signs, you can hear little buzzings or skitterings as you go along. Eventually, you see what appears to be the end of the trees ahead of you, but something towers up and kind of blocks out the light from that side.
Seems ominous. Think we've hit our mark?
I don't know if it's where they're all coming from, but it might be where some of them are.
Probably good enough.
Worth checking out.
You just walk right up.
Stealthily.
Walk right up stealthily.
Okay. If you guys are gonna take your time, stealth up.
Woo.
Hey.
15.
Wow.
Oh my god, I can't roll over a 10 after that 20.
But don't you have bonuses?
Do you any better or not?
Will you roll this for me? Oh my god, please roll it.
Let me see
No,
this.
that's what I get every time.
16.
Okay.
16?
Not too bad.
Okay.
2.
4.
10.
I'm doing my like Reiyal'uss like sneak again, and I have a 22.
So he's just walking along beside you.
It's pissing me off, so I'm humming. Aloud.
Okay.
You still can't be heard over the noise of my hum.
So you guys walk up, making an awful clatter. As you get a little closer, you can actually see a little more sunlight coming through in that here. As you look out into what appears to be a clearing, there's these large, mostly round structures that stretch up. As best as you can tell from where they are, they're made of something very similar to that mulch you've been seeing.
How many of them are there?
From where you are, you can see 3 of them. And you can see them like along the edge of this clearing, and they rise up way taller than you. They're probably about 2 or 3 feet around, like across. You can see at different points there's these holes into it. They look almost like a massive termite mound.
Huh.
Should I just light them up now?
That's how I used to deal with these things.
You've dealt with these things?
Anything similar like this. I mean, once the bugs make nests, I'd usually just breathe on them for a little bit.
I think these are a bit of a bigger bug, but
Yeah, they'll get a little more pissed off than usual, but I'm just worried about the trees.
I was gonna say, are you sure that much fire won't spread into more fire?
We could try it.
How big are these things again?
The mounds, they're about like 3 feet in diameter, as best as you can estimate, and they go up about 15 feet.
I'm gonna walk over to one of the trees close to us, just hack off a piece of bark,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna like grab some of the dirt, and I'm just gonna look at like how moist it is, like the inside of the bark and like just the soil itself.
Okay.
Is it fairly moist? Is it like a dry spell? I don't know. Am I really worried about the trees, or is it like, yeah, they could be okay?
As far as your fire breath goes,
Not necessarily. Just as
like the tree is healthy.
more of a nature
It's-
check, yeah.
Yeah, it's the tree is quite healthy. And there's still fluid in that. It's not dried out super much. It would still be potentially dangerous for fire.
Oh, of
The
course.
thing is, too,
You're in the forest.
we have to bring back proof that we've done this. So, like, the head of, like, probably the queen of the bug nest would be.
I don't know, I'd say a 50-foot plume of smoke coming from the center of the forest would be a pretty good sign.
Yeah, so.
But I think that's a lot of fire for a forest to not burn in. These things are tall. It's a lot of heat.
Make an intelligence check as well.
Are the bugs coming in and out of
15.
these things? Can we see?
15. Make a perception. Okay. You also kind of get the sense of like that stuff that you've been seeing kind of dropped around and that it appears to be made of is some sort of wood mulch that's been kind of bonded together by something that they use. So these, like this whole area is probably extremely flammable.
Yeah, that's our plan.
16.
Let's do it.
16? Yeah, you can see at different points there's these little holes in there that you can see beetles scurrying out of. Sometimes you see the flying ones go in and out of them.
Well, alright.
Just in the sense of like, it's not, the structures are kind of made out of it and it's also like kind of covering ground in this clearing.
Does it seem like a place where we could actually like enter this thing to like?
Any of the one, like what you're looking at here, the holes
Are small.
are probably only about this
Yeah.
big.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it'll work. The other tactic we'd use sometimes is to smoke them out.
Seems a lot safer.
Might confuse them a little bit, long enough for us to push these things over and hack away at them from the inside.
I mean,
Trap them in a cage and then just whammo until it stops, feeling mushy.
we can,
Yeah.
well, at least if that goes wrong, we won't be caught in an inferno.
Well, there might be an inferno of pissed off bugs, though.
Hey, we can deal with that. Not much fun to fire sometimes.
Yeah. Burn it all. Do you say that in character? I hear you whisper, just burn it. Burn it all.
No.
I don't know. Here, we'll try to light a couple torches and see if maybe stick them around the area. I don't know. Actually, how do I even... I'd probably get kind of close. Make a campfire, and then kind of put it out in the hopes that it would smoke them a little bit. I don't know how that works.
Where are
I don't
you?
do smoke signals, man. I'm not fucking Bear Grylls. Oh, Mitch doesn't know how to be a blacksmith. Mitch doesn't know how to do fucking smoke signals.
I'd find
This campaign's great.
I'd find some dry
The
grass.
great thing is that you think smoke signals smoke out bugs.
Is there no dry grass at all?
Dry grass. There's some like the dead foliage of the forest where you have like leaves and things that have fallen.
Alright, so I try to like make a bundle of that best I could.
Okay.
I'd light it on fire
Okay.
and put it out, mage hand, and then have it carry it into one of the holes.
Oh, this sounds great.
Okay.
This is like my idea.
Why are you guys okay with doing this? Like,
Oh yeah, well I'm not gonna stop you. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I pulled the pesticides out of my backpack.
get ready, guys.
Okay. So you gather it up. You get the mage hand to hold it together, and you light it on fire. As it starts to burn and smoke, you kind of you use your prestidigitation and put it out as best as you can. It's still smoking up and crackling, and the mage hand goes up, and pushes it into the hole. You can see
Good idea. It's a really good
from the
idea.
holes above it. You can see wisps of smoke start to come up, and then you can see several beetles come out of the top and start crawling down. Everybody make a perception check.
20.
Oh my god.
2. You move your day.
7.
You serious?
I can't see anything today.
2, 7,
11.
Well,
20.
1.
Get new dice.
That's different
You
dice.
have like 50 sets of dice and none of them work.
It's been a
I'm
different
using his
die
other
every
one.
time.
Okay, so you notice as everybody's kind of watching these beetles curl out of this one, you notice something larger kind of moving a little farther in the thing, coming around your sight line.
Like something like, is it okay, like Bugs Bunny style, like in the ground, or is it like
No,
above
it's
ground?
it's above ground. You can see something moving. It's hard to see at first because of the yellow color really blends into the dull brown and yellow of these structures. As it comes around, you can see standing probably about 4 feet high. You can see just these really dull yellow, thick chitinous plates As you see, it's almost bent in half where the back end of it has 4 of these powerful spined legs, and it's walking across. And on the upper part, it has 2 more legs, but instead of being these like slender spined legs, they're very thick, again covered in this chitinous armor, and they end in these wicked, like bony scythe shapes. And its head, it has that same beetle head. It's like almost flat on the top and sweeps back in a long curve.
Oh, so
and you can hear it hissing and chittering, and it's coming towards the smoke.
2nd level magic missile.
So it's a jackal.
You just, as soon as you see it, 2nd level magic missile.
Yeah, this is a big ass bug.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I need to pee. Like I can't.
And you wonder how he plays a character raised by wolves.
17?
17 damage?
She is.
Okay.
3,
So-
3, 4.
As you guys are watching the smoke kind of curl up and these beetles move, Getrick suddenly starts this incantation. You look over as he releases these darts of energy that curl out and around this structure. You can hear them slamming into something, and you hear this horrible high-pitched shriek as you're watching these slam in. And you see bits and pieces of the armor just cracking off. One of its front 4 legs just breaks away and falls. It starts like dragging itself away.
Away from us?
Yep.
Okay. This is a big one. So it's leaving now.
Hey, that sounds like it's our proof.
Sounds like it to me. He already lost an arm.
There's this slight rumble in the earth, and you hear this lower pitched wailing shriek come rising up out of the ground in the clearing. And then all kinds of beetles start skittering up out of the holes in these structures. A
Kedrick.
bunch of them take to the air and start swirling around, and the beetles start just like climbing up the structure and skittering all over the place.
Burn it all.
Did they see us?
Oh, they know
He
we
hit the big thing. It ran away. Then that happened.
This is a shit tornado.
I'll go to the Inferno.
What are you doing?
Loading a crossbow, charging it with electricity.
Can we still see the big thing, or is it gone?
You guys couldn't see it. You guys were watching the tower. He saw it.
Oh, good.
I will,
You just saw him fire off a spell around this thing. Then you heard this shriek, and there was this pause, and then there was that low rumble.
Can I shoot
Everything
another,
just went
Can I
nuts.
shoot a firebolt at it?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. And then the small one I just attacked.
You mean the big one?
Sorry. I thought this one even bigger just came up.
No.
Nothing came up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry.
It was just a lot.
Yeah, firebolt.
Just a whole bunch of
Just a
these little
bunch.
beetles all started climbing up out of the holes.
Alright, firebolt.
Okay.
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
Oh my goodness.
So you go to launch it, but you're just like so disturbed and rushing the spell, it actually fizzles out halfway through it.
Thank God.
Happens to the best of us.
What are you guys doing?
I don't want to fight that.
They're like
Let's go,
swirling
ladies.
around. You can see the beetles like all climbing up the structures here.
All through
And it's just this, like, now that there's so many of them, the sound is almost deafening of like this skittering and chittering that you were used to hearing from the beetles.
I'm walking up to the structure and I'm
Whenever I get a
fire
chance, I'm throwing another
down.
firebolt.
Just the first one there?
Yeah.
Okay. Fire another firebolt.
Fire off a crossbow bolt.
Normally dex save, but
No way!
you not one
Natural
again?
one?
That one.
Okay.
The luck vampire has defeated.
Again,
too
it
long.
just
No, right? He's got
the
no more
spell
left.
doesn't even go off this time as you're so distracted by these things overhead and buzzing around. Just the noise of them, you can't quite get the incantation out. You fire breath, roll your damage.
I'm gonna take a shot at one of the flying ones.
10.
10? Okay. So you step forward, draw back, and just breathe out a gout of flame onto the base of this and just start drawing it all the way up. The beetles at the bottom all kind of like writhe and blacken and crack, and some of them are popping. The fire kind of rakes up it for a second, and then the whole structure just catches in this horrible torrent of flame, It goes up towards the, you can just see all the beetles kind of falling off of it. They're all just like exploding or blackening and shriveling up into husks. The whole thing just burns for several seconds, and then you can see parts of it start to crumble and crack as this whole structure starts coming down.
Nice one.
So I guess I'd be like 15 feet. Like I'd be right near it.
Pretty close to it, yeah.
I'm gonna grab a water skin and I'm just gonna start trying to dump it around so it doesn't spread on the ground too much. I mean, I know there's trees and stuff, but...
Okay. Make a perception check when you do that.
I'm gonna take.
Whenever we get a chance to cast a magic missile.
Okay. So you cast a magic missile at it?
Yeah.
Roll damage?
First level.
I'll start taking pot shots at some of the flying ones.
Okay.
Crossbow.
Roll an attack.
I'll throw darts at the flying ones too.
19.
They're pretty high up there for your darts.
10.
10?
Just stand back with me, bud.
So it slams into it. The first one just cracks open the plate on the side. Second one detonates inside, and you can see it crack and like part of it lift up away. And the third one just breaks it in half, and the upper part of the torso just kind of falls away.
Nice. All right.
19 to hit.
It's the big one down.
19 hits.
8 electrical damage, 5 piercing damage.
Okay. So the bolt slams into it, piercing right through it. It starts to tumble away, and then there's this explosion of electrical energy that arcs out and just hits a bunch more, and they all drop.
Wow. Cool.
What was it?
6.
6? Okay. So you start pouring this water around. As you get around the far side, you're gonna take. Ooh, you got crit.
We rolled bad today. Jason rolls good.
Surprise sucks. And you take 11 points of slashing damage.
Mother...
As you feel this pain just rake into the side, you look over and you see another one of these. Well, you didn't see it before, but for the first time you see one of these larger ones, standing about 4 feet tall, so it's not even close to as tall as you, but it's got the thorax out the back with the 4 legs holding it up, and just upright with these 2 big, like, nasty scythe arms and this big, like, long head. It just, like, raked into you and it hisses at you. What's everybody doing?
Loading another bolt, charging with more electricity.
Okay.
Do I notice he got hit?
Yep, as you see him dump in the water, you see this thing come around the side and just rake into him.
Good. I will run and punch it in the face.
Okay, make your attack. Get ready. Focus up.
Are they coming to us?
You saw a big one come over to Hazenproth, who's about 20 feet in front of you.
I'll go up
Oh
and
my
try and slash at
god.
it.
You gonna want it with swords? Okay, make your attacks.
I'm gonna get my claws out and just try to
How many-
grab it.
How many am I seeing?
There's little beetles all over the place.
Okay. And he's taking out one of the
There's a big one right on him.
tower.
The tower's like burning and crumbling away.
Okay.
But that's one of the ones that you
I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the other one.
Add another one that you can see.
Yeah.
First
Okay.
attack's in that one.
Roll an attack roll. A nat 1. Okay.
Jesus. 8.
What's your AC?
Me?
Yeah.
15.
Okay. So you come forward and slash, and you put yourself off balance as your sword just kind of like rings off of its armor because you just don't quite catch it right. It swings backwards with one of its arms, and you take 6 damage.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Make your other attack as well. 8.
Oh.
8. So you hit it. It just doesn't seem to impact very well. It blasts one of the beetles off to the side, but it doesn't seem affected.
I rolled a 9 and a 12.
Okay, so you run up and you just start like laying into this thing, but the thick chitinous armor, just like your fists are ringing off you, but it's just solid. It just takes the blows.
I rolled a 6 again. I haven't rolled over 10 in forever.
Stop dying, people.
Brutal.
That one was a 16.
16 hits.
Okay.
Yes.
Do I get sneak because he's sweating?
Yep.
Okay.
And you're trying to grapple it.
Yeah.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
5.
11 damage.
You just grab onto it and hold it. Your claws just kind of digging in a little bit.
Oh, cool.
What was your damage?
11.
It's all up to you now.
So as he grabs it, you stab forward and you find this chink up between its armor. You stab upwards, rip it out, and there's this spray of ichor underneath you, chitters, and you can feel this foul breath just come out into your face.
Into the fire. I'm gonna try to hold it against the pillar.
Okay, make another athletics.
9.
9. So you start pushing, and it digs in its back legs, and you just can't push it backwards.
I'm gonna action surge, and I'm gonna push it again.
Okay.
Oh, I hope this works.
Nat 20.
Yeah!
Yeah, so you just jam him backwards into this fire.
And I just sit there cackling as I hold him, and he starts to melt and bubble.
Okay.
Popcorn!
He takes 4 points of fire damage. You take 2 points of fire damage as you're holding him in there.
Worth it.
He's burning and thrashing at you. 14 doesn't hit, yeah?
No.
Okay. Even without your shield?
Yep.
Okay, so he's trying to swing at you and slash you off of him, but he's just not getting anywhere. What are you guys doing?
Me? I'm gonna try again with the firebolt.
Okay, try again.
Take another shot at the flying.
Okay.
14.
14? Okay, so roll damage.
What else do I see around us?
There's lots of, like, the little beetles in that. Make a perception check.
14
8 damage.
Okay.
14 to hit, 4 piercing, 8 lightning.
Okay, same thing. You knock one out of this guy and it explodes and knocks a few more out.
I'll keep that
4
up.
perception.
4 perception? Okay. So, yeah, you just see lots of little ones around.
Alright.
So 8 fire damage, so it slams into this other pillar. It kind of, there's this burst of flame and it doesn't appear to have done anything, and then slowly you see this flame spread, and it hits a certain point and then just suddenly erupts in this torrent of fire up towards the sky. You just see, again, all the bugs kind of like dropping off dead or exploding.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna be slashing whatever ones come closest to it.
You continue on the one that he pushed in the fire, or just anything that's close to you?
Yeah, any that, like, I'll leave him to hold it in the fire, and then I'll slash anything that's coming up behind us.
Okay.
I'll continue to play Bug Zapper at the sky.
Okay.
I'm looking for any other bigger ones.
Okay, make a perception check.
Oh, a 23.
23? Okay. You take 1 more point of fire damage. As this thing still continues to thrash. You do see, from where you've kind of come around this pillar, in the center, there is a much larger spire. It's actually slightly shorter than the rest, but it's much, much wider, and there's a big opening in the bottom, and another one of these large ones that's just climbed up out of it. That's going to be a 20 to hit. As this thing continues to flail about it, you take 3 slashing damage. It slams one of it, breaks one of these like scythe arms into you.
How far is this new one?
He's probably about 25 feet from you. It's into the center of this clearing.
Start fighting it.
As this other spire just like continues to burn, there's another like rumble in the ground, and you hear again that low screeching noise again.
I would like to run and try to stomp this new one back into the hole.
Okay. Make an attack roll. Are you trying to do a push attack, or are you trying to hit?
Like kicking in the face, so it like just like wants to go back.
Okay, so you're just gonna
where
make an
it
attack.
crawled
at it.
from,
Yep,
yeah.
make your attack.
Gonna shame it.
Look at
Cool!
that.
A 24.
Hits.
And I'm gonna make sure he stays down. Ha ha ha. With a 23.
Okay, so you run forward, kicking in the face.
Oh my god, it's been so long.
What's your
since I
second
did
attack?
Thought that she rolled 24 and 23. She
Yeah.
rolled 2 attacks.
No, that's what I'm saying. You run forward, kick in the face. Your second one, what do you do?
Well, does he react to it, or does he just like, ah?
You're
'Cause
just
then
launching
I-
a flurry of blows.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
all.
I'm just gonna punch him in each eye, like kick him in each eye.
Punch him in the junk.
So you just kick him twice in the face. Run up, kick him, bring it back roundhouse.
Yeah.
Okay, roll your damage.
I got 7.
Okay.
Oh, and an 8.
Jesus.
I'm back!
Naughty is back, people.
So you run
Help,
forward
help!
and kick it, and it has to like set itself to not fall backwards as its head snaps back. You bring your foot around and smash in the side. You can hear this crack as parts of the face just kind of collapse in. You can see the one eye gets really sunken.
Can I do that in slow-mo?
It looked really slow to you. That's how fast you were.
Oh, yeah.
For us, we blink and there was just a
I'm
bug
like,
face that was
"Look at
broken.
that."
That speed.
Gedrick. Or Gedrick, you just burned the thing. Real, what are you doing?
I was just gonna stab two that come close. Of the little ones.
Any of the little ones, so make your attacks. As this thing just like burns and withers away, you take 3 more points of fire damage.
I want to start headbutting it too.
Okay, so as it's just withering away, you're headbutting it until it just crumbles away.
First attack is 13, second attack is 20.
Yep, hit.
Okay. First one's 6 damage. Second one is 1 damage.
Okay, so yeah, you stab them both down and just rip this one beetle apart.
Nice.
So you, what are you doing? Still shooting at the sky?
Shooting at the sky.
Yep.
Take your turn to charge and then shooting. 10 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alright.
Just sails through a cluster of them up into the sky. You can see a discharge up there.
Another one.
Okay. And Nadia, make an athletics check.
Please roll good. I got a nat 20.
You're at 20. Okay.
Why
So
are you so disappointed?
you managed.
Because I don't want to use them on this.
You managed to push it away as it tries to like reach up around you. Get away.
With what?
With its
scythe
big scythe
arms.
arms.
Okay, with the arms.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Is it still moving?
No, it's kind of writhing in the fire, but it's pretty dead at this point.
Mic drop. And then I'm gonna look around for more big ones.
Okay, you can see one of them struggling with Nadia at the center of this clearing by this very wide spire. What are you doing?
You're gonna let another spire up.
Okay. So I'll make your attack roll.
Once I see the big
11.
spire, I'm probably gonna grab a torch
Okay.
and light it on the one I'm at now.
The one you're at now is the one that was already on fire.
He's lighting the torch
Yeah, but
off
he's
there.
lighting
Oh, you're lighting the torch off it. Okay, yeah. So you managed to light the torch.
11.
11 slams into one of the other pillars that you can see. There's a burst of flame, and you can see a couple beetles skitter away off of it. It doesn't quite catch it.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Still just the same thing. Any that come close.
Okay. Make your attack.
Stabbed with the sword.
I would like to stab him with his own
Nice.
scythe.
Stab him with his own
Nice.
what?
Well, he's swinging his scythe arm. He missed me. I'm just gonna try and go with the mementos. Stab himself with
Stop
it.
punching yourself.
Okay, make an athletics check.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So
I don't
metal.
know if it's gonna get a 7.
7? Okay, so you grab it, and he resists you pushing it in. He's just a little too strong for
And
you.
he's very confused right now.
That's one of your attacks.
Oh, that counts?
Well, you can make your...
I think
Because you made an
that's
attack,
like
you can make your offhand attack. As your bonus action.
I don't know what to do with it.
Just punch it.
Just start just
You
like
do what?
kicking him in the shoulder
Rail,
so
what
it's
were
easier
your
to
attack?
push.
20 and 24.
Oh.
Hit, roll damage.
Yeah, okay, I'll just punch him, yeah, where I like roundhouse kicked him. I'm just gonna try and punch him there
So you
again.
try to roll around, make an attack roll.
4 then 2.
4 then 2. Yeah, you just like slash down into one, it starts to crawl away, stab it again.
Okay. 16.
16 hits, roll damage.
5.
5 damage. So you punch him in the side of the head and he just like collapses down.
Plus 6.
Starts to slide back down this hole.
Yes.
Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing?
So Zapper.
Okay.
Do I see any other big ones other than the one that she's fighting?
Make a perception check.
21 to hit, 8 lightning damage, and
8.
6 piercing damage.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, he just explodes and kills a bunch more up in the sky. 8. Nothing stands out to you. Okay.
Just always
13.
13, it slams into it. You can see fire start to crackle around the one part. As the flames start to go up, you can see the smoke kind of trailing out of the top. You see one of the holes that's right down near the ground. Suddenly, it just starts like smashing this strange mulch material outwards, and you can see these big scythe arms coming through and just smashing its way out of this hole.
Another big one like that? Or is
Yeah,
it
you
bigger?
can see it widening the hole as its head comes up out and it just rips the hole open, and the whole tower tips over and falls behind it as this climbs up out of the ruin of it.
So epic.
You can kind of see behind it there's this large hole that leads downwards. And it comes out, shakes itself off, and charges at you.
Does everyone see that?
Make a perception check while you're shooting at this guy.
I feel like I'm distracted.
Not a chance with a 2. I am way too entertained with
You're
this.
just shooting bugs.
9.
9. Yeah, as you're kind of slashing bugs, you notice something out of the corner. You can feel the vibration as this spire
You
comes
said
down.
it's charging at me, right?
Yeah, it's running at you.
Alright, Gedrick's gonna like backing up and making a scene about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You do notice that Gedrick's freaking out, and you felt this thing go down. You look over, and you can see this thing just like bearing down on him.
How far away is it?
Probably about from you, probably 35 feet at this point.
Okay, and how many things are in between me and it?
There's not a whole lot like interfering with you. A lot of the bugs you've been killing aren't actually like fighting you; they're just like scrabbling away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll run over to the point where I'm close, and then I'll throw 2 darts at it.
Okay, make your attacks.
Oh, good darts.
What are you doing, Nadia? You're kind of standing at the edge of this hole as this corpse kind of slides down into the.
So he's like dead?
Yeah, you just smash.
Can I look into the hole? Is there anything else down there?
You look down. Make a perception check. What are you doing?
I can't throw 2 things at the spire at the same time, can I? If it's a torch and an oil flask?
No.
I guess I'm throwing the flask.
Okay, so you throw an oil flask at it.
First attack was a 9, second one was a 23.
23 hits.
2 damage.
Okay.
As soon as I'm able
Okay, so you throw the flask, it shatters across the side of this spire.
23.
23. You can hear noises from down in this tunnel. There's something down there, but it slopes down pretty aggressively.
So it's not smart to jump down there?
You can climb down there. It's not like straight down.
Okay.
You can go
like
down
a
it. It's
great
just a
idea.
steep slope.
Oh, magic missile on that thing.
Okay.
It's coming at me.
It's coming right for us.
Wow, 10. Math is hard.
10 on a magic missile.
Yeah.
Okay. So the missiles start slamming into this creature. You can see little flakes of armor and ichor coming off of it. It doesn't slow it at all. What's your AC?
My AC?
Yeah.
16.
So hit. So 6 slashing damage on the first one, 1 slashing damage on the second one. So it rakes forward at you. Nadia, what are you doing?
I'm going down the rabbit hole.
Okay, you're just going down?
Well, yeah, feet first.
Okay. You're just gonna slide down or you're gonna try to climb down?
How steep is it?
It's
Like,
pretty
could I
steep-
kind
it's
of
pretty
like
steep, but you
slide
could-
down
you could-
with my feet, like,
Yeah.
out in front of me?
You can do
Okay.
that. The hole's fairly tall. I mean, you're pretty sure you don't have to stoop too much, but it isn't. Really, the entrance you're going through is pretty short. Like this bug that was like 4 feet tall barely cleared through here.
Okay. I'm going to slide down.
So you start sliding down. Make a acrobatics check.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
Okay, 15.
15? Yeah, no problem. You slide down with ease past this
okay.
corpse is kind of slowly sliding along. You slide down.
Oh, I should have used that as like.
Slide it?
Yeah.
Gross.
The material here is pretty hard clay. Not a lot of it gives way under you as you kind of slide down. You look around. You can almost stand completely up. The path leads forwards and kind of it's continuing downwards, but a lot more gentle from this point. It leads forward, and there's also a path that's leading across it, an intersection.
Is there anything else down there with me
Uh,
that I can see?
nothing that you can see.
Okay. I'm just gonna shout back up, like, there could be more!
So you throw this oil flask, it shatters across the outside of it, and then you see Nadia jump down into it.
The big one?
Yeah. She was standing at it when you threw the oil flask, and then as the oil flask shattered across it, you see her, like, jump down in it. And you throw the torch.
I had a plan.
Okay, make an attack roll. Improvised weapon.
So do I get minuses?
So just your strength on it, I believe. You're not proficient with class weapons.
Like strength to hit?
Yep.
Strength plus your roll.
Well, 13.
13? Okay, so it lands on it, and it's kind of like sticks to the structure at this one awkward angle. It's kind of just licking against the side of the oil right now. It hasn't really caught. Doing anything else?
I'll start looking for a big bug to beat on.
Okay. So you start looking around. You do notice behind you that these two are engaged with one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go at it.
Okay, so you go running over that way. You used your action this time. Ivan,
I haven't noticed much of anything else, so I'm going to continue
shooting
having
at this guy.
fun.
Make your attack roll.
I'm gonna use my second one actually.
Second one. Yep.
10. Yes.
10. So arcs past, explodes on this guy. You two.
I'm going to. It's right on me, right?
Oh yeah, it's slashing away at you. Okay.
I'm gonna run up and try and stick it right in the sides.
Okay.
16.
16 hits.
D8, I believe.
D8, yes.
That's
Just the roll.
5. I was trying to think what the addition. Look, add to that. I'm like nothing.
Okay, you can see the arcs of electricity like shock and pulse and actually go between the plates, and you can see it pull rigid
And
as it's slashing at you.
Trying to get over there.
Okay, you back up.
22 and 14.
22 hits.
Do I get? Because he's.
I'm gonna say because he's peeling out of the way. No,
Okay.
Sorry.
he's not threatening it.
4.
4. So as it locks up and tenses and Gedrick rolls away, you come up and stab in one of these plates that opens as it tenses. You stab right up underneath, and you can feel things just cracking and shifting out of the way. You rip it back out, and there's this spray of this dark brown ichor, and the whole thing just kind of collapses forward and onto the ground.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Okay.
What are my direction options?
You're at like a crossroads. There's a tunnel going across and one going forward.
And I don't see the end of anything.
The one going forward rolls off to the right.
And the other one in the other direction?
You're gonna go up and look?
Sure.
Okay. So you go up there, make a investigation check.
Ooh.
And you don't have dark vision, do you?
I am a human and I rolled a 4.
Okay. You look off in the other direction, it just gets dark after about 20 feet.
I'm gonna die down here.
Probably.
Yep. I guess I will just pick a direction.
Okay.
If it's over 10, I'll go right. I'm going right.
Okay.
The one time you roll over 10.
So you turn to the right, start to walk. As you walk, there's again this like pulse through the earth, and you can almost feel it come down the tunnel towards you. And there's this like low shrieking noise.
So I feel like I'm going the right direction.
Depends what you consider the right direction.
It was vibrating towards me.
It felt like it almost like this wave of sound came down the tunnel.
Well, I'm either going away from it or towards it, so we'll see. I'll keep going.
Okay. So you continue walking down that. How's Crossbow doing? As you charge towards that one, you can see Reiyal'uss just stab it and drop it.
I'll pop my shield on my back and look for one.
So you look
I'm in
around?
full kill mode.
Make a perception check.
For a big one.
Yep.
14.
14? Yeah, you can see on the far side of the big pillar in the middle, you can see one clawing its way up and out.
How far is that, give or take?
Probably about 25 feet from you because you've already charged away a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go towards it and just kind of stick it in while it's climbing out.
Okay.
Unless it's out by then.
It's most of the way out. You can see it. It's pulling its way up and out, and it's kind of like shaking off all the dirt and dust and stuff.
Alright, well, it's like when you slap a baby, I'm gonna welcome him to the world.
Okay.
With a trident.
Where did this stuff come from?
21.
Say?
It's like when you slap a baby.
21 hits. Roll your damage.
It's not to make the baby cry, to make sure it's alive.
7 damage.
7 damage? Okay. So you run up, and you stab down into it as it's climbing up. It shrieks, shrugs through it, and it's going to make attacks at you. that's not going to hit you. That's 15.
Nope.
So it slashes out at you. The first one just breaks air. The second one actually clatters across your armor. Jedrick and Reiyal'uss, what do you do?
So do I see this one come up, or?
Yeah, you would see this one. It's kind of off
How far is
in
it?
your vision. From you guys, it's probably about 40 feet.
Right.
And you can see Azencroft charge forward and stab at
I
it.
just start running forward and throw the firebolt at it.
Okay, no damage.
Did I see Nadia
Damage?
go down the hole?
Come join me down the rabbit
Make a perception
hole.
check.
Natural 20!
Okay, no damage.
It's 2d10s.
Perception?
Yeah.
15.
15? Yeah, when you were charging forward to fight this one, before you got in, you kind of looked over to assess the field as you were coming across, and you did notice that as Azencroft threw something at the main thing, Nadia jumped down it.
4.
Wow,
rolled
good
two
job,
twos.
sir.
Um,
So you see this very large, swollen bolt of fire energy kind of come by over your shoulder. You can feel this wave of heat slams into it, but it kind of skips off the back of it. You can see it leaves this charred mark across the back, but it doesn't really impact things.
That was a good one, right?
Yeah.
Ah.
The pillar isn't lit on fire yet, has it?
We'll get back to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna run and jump down.
So you can double dash to get there?
How far away is it?
Probably about 40 feet.
Gonna
Yeah.
finish off the job.
Okay, so
are
you double dash, jump down, slide in.
Assassin.
Roll acrobatics.
Okay.
That's cool. I should have done that.
12?
12? Yeah. It's not horribly hard. It's steep, but it's not like unforgiving. You go sprinting over, jump off the side of this hole, and drop down and slide down. You come down as you're kind of looking around. You do have dark vision, right?
I
60
do.
feet?
Yeah, 60.
Okay. So you come down, you're looking around, and you see this crossroads. The one ahead of you, after a while, it bends off right, and then there's the one that comes across.
Do I see her anywhere?
Depends. Are you approaching the crossroads?
Yeah, sorry.
So you step forward into the crossroads with the end of your movement. You kind of look left and right. When you look right, you can just vaguely make out a humanoid figure moving away.
Okay.
Where am
So
I
on my next
going?
turn, I'll start moving that way.
I don't.
Probably after missing that shot, he'd start to assess the situation, take a look around, see if he's made any appreciable impact on the flying ones, and how the rest of the field is doing.
Okay. So you kind of look around. There's a ton of these flying ones still buzzing around. You look around. You can see different corpses of these larger ones now. Gedrick's kind of moving towards the middle. You do notice Reiyal'uss right as he jumps down this hole in the middle. Azencroft runs out of sight behind the big spire.
I love the idea that Robin doing this entire fight is like, yes. Of course. Yes. Like,
Yeah.
It'll take off towards the middle. He's still going to be taking a pot shot up as he goes.
Okay, so you run towards the middle, take another shot.
Yep. 18 to hit.
You should like take a
18
shot
hits,
as you're jumping in the hole. Oh, so
9
cool.
lightning and 7 piercing damage.
So cool.
Okay, yeah. It just pierces right through two of them, just bolts them together, and then there's this explosion, and you just see a bunch of bug parts come falling down.
Man, you're so cool.
Just random bugs.
Azencroft.
Sweet
I'm gonna stab
bugs.
him. Just again.
Stab down, make your attack.
It's a nice sound.
18.
18? Yep, hits.
Sounds so disappointed, dude.
It was so close.
'cause, yeah.
8 damage.
8 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you stab down, kind of over top of it as it's slashing at you. You bring the points of the trident down into the thorax of this creature. It buries through one of the plates and actually comes out the bottom and sticks into the ground. It just shrieks and reels back. It's going to be a 19 to hit
Yeah.
and a 20 to hit.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say 20 damage.
No. 1 slashing damage and 4 slashing damage.
Oh,
As it just flails around wildly.
You're such a tank.
But it's still moving?
Yeah, it's still going. It's still just you stab through it and it shrieks and it's just flailing around with these arms. Okay, so.
I think so. It's still up at the moment.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna come up and just hands on.
Okay, make your attack roll.
8.
Doesn't hit. So you come rushing forward to grab it, but it's flailing around. It actually, like, you catch the back of one of these arms and it kind of like knocks you away a little bit. Nadia and Reiyal'uss, what are you doing?
I'm going to continue down the tunnel,
You just continue,
listening
like-
for where that shrieking's kind of like coming.
It's getting darker and darker as you move this way. So your field of vision is getting shorter and shorter.
I mean, I still got my hands out, feeling the way.
Okay. So up ahead, she's walking along, but you can see this figure is moving slower and slower.
Nadia.
Do I hear him?
Do you hear him? Sorry. Make a perception check.
Oh, man. 9?
9. You hear something behind you.
Oh. Can I turn and throw the dart?
Yes. Make an attack roll with disadvantage.
Oh. Just plus my regular, like dex.
It'll be dex and proficiency.
A 15.
15. Does that hit?
Yep.
Okay. Roll damage.
What do I
Same
roll?
as normal.
D4 plus dex.
Where is it?
Oh.
Plus dex?
Yeah.
Is that just
Your
what my
standard
usual?
attack, yeah.
Yeah. I have 7.
Wow, max damage. Oh,
No.
maybe I have more maxes right now.
No.
So you're like, Nadia. She spins around, and all of a sudden there's just this sharp pain in your shoulder.
Just like hell in that game. Okay with it.
It's me.
She knew.
So I can hear now, right?
Yeah.
Did I hit you? I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Forgetting that he can see.
Come here. Come here.
That's so awesome.
I'll pull the dart out and walk forward. And then that's probably like...
Okay. So you guys need. Oh, jeez.
Just hit him.
Azencroft and
I'm
Gedrick.
sorry, but it could have been a
I'll try for
bug.
another shocking pass.
I was gonna hopefully pull the trident out of the ground and stick it in the fire.
18.
18.
Light that
Okay, yeah.
pitchfork.
So you're trying to do
4
what?
damage.
Take the trident out of the ground while it's still in him
Yeah.
and stick him into the fire.
Okay.
I know it hasn't completely
S'more
engulfed
style.
yet for
Okay.
some reason.
So as you reach forward to grab him, you lift up, make an athletics check. This is a pretty heavy creature.
10.
10. Okay. You start to lift it up and you actually tip it downward so that the thorax is up on the edge of this trident. You can't quite get it off the ground. As it goes down and it's just like clawing in with these scythe hands, you come forward and just on the back of its head you grab on and discharge this electricity. How much damage?
4.
4? Yeah, you just pulse through it and it all tenses right up. As it pulls itself tight, it actually pulls itself right through the trident and just splits the thorax in half. And then just stops moving.
And I gotta take a beeline it back and around, and I'm going to be trying to make it to that hole and just
Okay.
do a cartwheel in.
Did you say cartwheel?
Yeah, Gedrick's pretty.
So you
Cartwheel.
Like cartwheel and then feet first. You know what I mean?
you
Oh,
release,
yeah, yeah,
you
like-
I don't
release the electrical energy. It just rips itself open. But you're already taking
It's like
off.
Mr. Game and
You
Watch.
come running
Yeah,
around
exactly.
the side, and as you like slam your feet into the ground to stop your momentum, you just cartwheel off the side and make an acrobatics check.
Jeez. Like, why?
Because style, that's why.
14.
14?
Yeah, for
Okay.
style, exactly.
I
Make a
really
dex save.
wanted you to get
Dex
like
save?
a 1.
Cartwheel immediately into the fire.
Natural 20.
Actually, so yeah, you cartwheel, but it's just like it's really not thought out or planned, and like you have trouble stopping your momentum. It actually carries you towards the wall, but you manage halfway through to just kind of catch yourself on the wall, jump down, and catch yourself.
It's
at the
still
bottom.
pretty cool, right?
It looks pretty cool, but it was
Nobody's
the first part was
watching.
pretty
Yeah.
clumsy. So now you're at the bottom of the slope. That's all your movement.
Okay.
Azencroft, doing anything else with your turn? After your attack, try to lift it up.
Really trying to focus on starting that fire.
You can see at this point it is starting to crackle down the side of it. It's still just growing pretty slow, but it's not like erupting like the other ones. But the fire's starting to spread.
I guess I already used my action,
Yes, you used your action.
so I can't shove another flask in there.
No.
Alright, well, that is going to be my next action.
Okay. Ivan, what are you doing?
Looking incredulous as Gedrick just cartwheels into a hole surrounded
Just
by
right
fire.
in front of you, as you're making your way to it, he just comes running past, stops. And
Oh, he was on
cartwheels
his
off
way?
the side.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
already running towards the hole.
Gedrick, what the hell, man?
He's gone
Don't
down
be
the hole.
jealous.
What are you doing running into a burning building? And he's gonna take after him, stop at the top of the hole. Where are you going?
Proof.
What?
I'm just gonna keep going.
Uh,
Can I see them still?
I'm
Or?
just gonna.
You can't. You got to the bottom of the slope. It's still
No.
always up to this crossroads. You just see the crossroads.
Okay.
And he'll slowly make his way inside as well.
So you're just gonna carefully pick your way down the
Yeah,
hill.
he's just gonna be like crouching and going.
Yeah, it's no problem. You can stabilize yourself and kind of walk down slowly. He gets. You get down to the bottom of the slope with Gedrick. You two.
Why are we down here?
There's something big down here.
Why are we the only ones down here?
I yelled out. Didn't you follow? I'm sure the others will come. Hurry, lead me.
All right.
I'm just gonna reach out and grab whatever part of him is there.
Roll a d20.
Roll d20.
Damn it, bitch.
12?
12? Yeah, you grab onto the leather armor where it's strapped together at the side. You grab onto one of those.
I'll just like take her arm instead and then run.
And you're moving up the tunnel?
Yep. She said leave me.
Okay, make a perception check. Make one with disadvantage.
Oh, damn it! Why?
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
Perception check for you, with disadvantage for her.
It was a nat 20. I thought you were. I was like, why would you do this? It was like, bop, and you're like, disadvantage.
I mean, with disadvantage, no.
I couldn't
You can see. So.
Okay.
I actually heard your soul
11.
break.
11.
Oh.
You do notice as you go running forward, there are 2 openings at the side, and there's 2 of these creatures waiting there.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
gonna like immediately stop and be like, there's more in here. How far have we gone?
You guys have gone maybe 70 feet down this tunnel.
So like I've used my action at this point to like dash.
You guys didn't even get into dash. You just started off down the tunnel and then you noticed.
Okay, cool.
There's more here. Do we fight them?
Or do we turn back?
You pick.
Can we hear that big sound still?
You listening? You haven't heard it since the last time you heard it.
Oh shoot. Hey, you got any ideas?
Fight or run.
Fight or run. If it's over a 10, we're running. We're running. 2 of them is way too much.
Okay. Cross, what are you doing?
Tending the fire.
Okay.
I'm going to grab some oil and start splashing it.
Get his marshmallows
Try to
out.
start this the best I can.
So you start splashing it. Again, the fire's growing across the outside of this thing.
Splash someone like one of the holes in the inside. Like not the ground holes, but like other holes on the side.
On the main one, there is no holes up above.
Splashing some more, looking around, seeing if there's
It's kind of
any
growing
big
up
ones.
towards the top of it. Yeah. You too.
Okay, well he's blind, right?
What are you doing down here?
They're following the others. We need to clear this nest out.
We're literally gonna be
Can I
like,
see
yeah, we got
footprints
this.
on the ground?
Nope.
There wouldn't be anything. Is there?
You can see in the dark.
Yep. Okay.
Make an investigation check.
Hang on. I'll pull a coin out, mage hand it, and cast light on it.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So the whole tunnel like lights up. You guys, as you turn back around, you see like this light up far up ahead of you.
This
Investigation is a 5.
5. It's hard clay here. There's not a whole lot of disturbance. You can see like some loose soil in that, but
Like, Reiyal'uss, Nadia.
you whisper that or you yell it?
Like about the level I just said it.
Okay.
It's like whispering, but in a normal voice.
Make perception checks.
Level. Yay.
13.
21.
So you hear it. Very faint. You can hear someone going, Reiyal'uss, oh yeah.
Is it like when we get to the
That's where you can
we're
see.
trying
That's
to, like,
where you
go
can
the
see the
opposite.
light from. No, well, because
Oh,
you
the
guys
light,
were
the
going
light,
the opposite
light.
way, and then you turned around and started running back.
Yeah.
Right. So you're running back towards the crossroads, and you see the light spring up ahead of you, and then you hear the voice.
Kedrick.
Run forward. They're straight down.
Oh, we're
So
still
you-
running.
So you run forward to the. You guys move into the crossroads. You look around. Left, there's nothing. It just continues on. Ahead of you, it curls away after a little way. When you look to the side, you can see two figures running down the hallway at you.
What's up?
There's more down here.
As you guys run away, there's this another pulse of this like wave of sound that comes down to this low growling screech
Can I tell which way it's coming from?
from the way you're looking at them.
Okay. Well, that's the way we have to go.
Yeah, there was more, and we didn't.
Yeah,
wanna
we were
go
just
alone.
waiting for.
Let's go.
Are we ignoring the fact that this place is on fire?
So we get far enough in.
Counselor Azencroft. Cooking up some s'mores.
Throwing gas on the fire.
So why are you people in here?
Now there's 4 of us. We should be good now.
Yeah, we're
We should
good.
probably
Yeah,
go
we're
down.
good.
Let's turn around and start heading back.
Let's go get Azencroft. We'll try to quench the flames as much as we can, and then we'll come back down.
They take off down the tunnel.
We're not coming with you, so if you wanted to get more people,
I have lost.
Make a perception check, Hasbro.
Soon you won't have a choice.
12.
You can hear
I'll let
like
you go down the
yelling and
river.
voices echoing up out of
That's
the
true.
hole on the one side as you go by, just splashing oil over the top.
They can talk. These need to die.
They're getting smarter.
Yeah, Ivan's going back up to go yell at Azencroft. I'm not going deeper into a flaming pit.
And you guys just take off?
Yep.
Okay, what do you do? Ivan turns back and starts yelling up the hole at Azencroft. These two run down the tunnel.
wait, guys. Let's stop the fires.
Catch up.
I like how we never.
All right. Well, you're back at square one because I'm following Ivan.
Fantastic. Let's
Whatever.
do this.
Who cares?
So you guys turn back like, yeah, we should go attack it now. We got 4, and you take off.
No, they heard me.
They must be following you.
Yep.
I'm
It's all
not
good.
following you.
Okay, so you go back to the tunnel. What are you yelling at?
What are you doing up there? Everybody is down here!
And fuck that.
What do you mean?
Fire tunnels sound fantastic.
I agree, but not with people down there!
Well, I mean, get out of there, for one.
At what point do I
on
pop
the
my
way
head
out. Like,
Proof.
Wait, he's
And I go
down,
back.
he's down at the bottom of the slope yelling up.
Okay.
Azencroft's kind of
That's
above
crap.
I'm still
we
walking
need
out
proof
as
to
I
get
go.
paid.
I
You have
would
to
rather
climb, like,
not
it'll take
have
you
proof.
some
I'll
effort to climb.
I
Okay, so
would
just do
rather not have proof than climb down a burning tunnel. I don't know. It just it doesn't seem worth it.
Stop burning the tunnel.
The tunnel is on fire. These things cannot be stopped, and it's covered in oil. So
Have you lit the one that we're currently in?
The top is burning.
You guys all jumped down a burning tunnel. I followed you because
my
you were jumping
defense-
down a burning
In my
tunnel.
defense, I
Unless they're
jumped
just
down it when
stabbing
he
it with a
first
trident.
started.
Okay, cool.
You're stabbing it.
yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
cool. I'm going to head to get them and tell them that this place is on.
Oh, we're
fire.
dashing, man.
You can't keep up.
Wait. Azencroft! Message Reiyal'uss to get out.
We
They don't know that this place is on
far
fire.
Fast.
I don't know where he is. I don't know where you are.
You have to.
Ivan's literally climbing up this hole towards you.
As I'm just screaming at you.
Get out of the hole!
I'm getting out, you ass!
This isn't
Put
so
it out!
complicated. What does this have to do with me? Don't put yourself in bad situations.
I was saving the half slant!
We were all outside. It was great. We were winning.
None of us are outside right now!
I am outside right now, and you are half outside.
Put the damn thing out!
No, it won't.
While he's talking to you, he's just stabbing above this tunnel. As
You-
as you loosen off bits and pieces of it, they just kind of like burn and fall away.
You brainless, scale-faced beast!
You guys come down the tunnel. What are you doing when you're approaching that area where you noticed them before?
I'll get to one side. Yeah?
Sure. Let's do it that way.
What?
When you kill yours, help me.
Oh yeah, but we got the other two. Come on, we're good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
You're dumb.
See, I may be
You
brainless,
openly
but you're
heard
the
that
one
we're
in the
not
tunnel.
coming. Just refusing.
Not really at this point.
No. Just refusing to
Swords
admit
out.
that it's happening. I'm not
Swords
even.
out, down. There we go.
Fists out.
We are the best party.
Nadia's just got guns out.
This is my favorite episode of Dysfunctional Party.
Okay.
Well, I think we're kind of
Yeah, I'm just gonna run up.
So you guys run up, spin out to the sides of these small tunnels that are kind of carved out into the side. There's nothing there.
I mean, we scared them off. They must
So-
have heard us.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm
That means they
climbing-
must be further down.
I'm climbing out
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to grab the communication box off Azencroft.
It's in my backpack. I will fight you.
Can we please tell them that they're going to die?
Yell down the hall. What do you want me to tell you? Here. Oops.
I'll grab it out of his hands now. He's not really that much.
Make an X check. Make an opposed either acrobatics or athletics.
Can't I make an attack roll?
If you win it.
We'll see.
No, athletics. 7.
19.
Yeah, he's so fast you don't even realize he just grabs it again.
Alright, I'm going at him.
Reiyal'uss, get out of there! Azencroft's lighting the entire thing on fire.
Okay, you get out the first 3 words.
I missed.
Right
over your
You have to
head.
dodge a trident
Okay,
as he stabs over top of you.
cool. And I'm gonna finish it.
Okay, then you keep talking.
Ivan's gonna haul ass and just tackle Azencroft to the ground.
Make an athletics check.
What the hell?
We always gonna fight each other.
Athletics.
12.
River buddy.
9.
So yeah, he just charges forward and spears you to the ground.
Put the damn thing out, you idiot!
Don't climb in fucking holes!
The whole ground just like shakes again with another like low screech.
I did chase after the idiot half slant, and it turns out Reiyal'uss is down there, and goddamn Nadia is too, so put the damn thing out!
Patrick, from behind you, erupting out of the ground, one of these large ones comes out and swings at you.
Oh, there we go. Look who won in the
That's
end.
18,
We're gonna burn to death.
and that's
But
23.
Yep. How much have I got out at this point?
What's that?
How much have I said?
You got about like 6 or 7 words out, so you're almost done your sentence there.
Okay.
And
I'll
then,
keep going up.
because you said a few words, you ducked under the trident, you said a few more, and then this thing came erupting out as he got tackled. It's 6 slashing damage and 6 slashing damage.
I'm so glad this
What is
is
this?
finished.
Another one of the things?
One of the bigger ones with the scythe arms erupts out of the ground and starts clawing.
I
at
hope
him.
there's a second one.
And then, as you tackle him to the ground and you're on top of him, there's this massive eruption of earth and this mulch stuff again. As another one comes up over, and it's gonna make attacks at you two.
I hope it mounts you.
That's a 16 against you.
So the guy's already mounted.
Oh right, yes. So that puts your AC up to
18.
Yep. So you just roll off Azencroft the time to get your shield up. The other one comes down. That's not going to hit you. So you just managed to pull up and defend yourself from this as this thing gets over top of you, starts attacking. You two down in the tunnels. What are you doing?
So
You
we're
come out around the corners and there's just nothing down these.
Are those dead ends or no? Those are actual tunnels.
There's more tunnels to go out and they kind of curl away. You don't have light anymore, so you can't really see much anyway. These guys went back up.
So we're at another T-junction there, right?
Kind of.
It goes
But these
straight?
side tunnels are actually slightly smaller. They're slightly off the ground.
Okay.
Whereas the tunnel you're walking along, you guys can actually stand up in.
Oh.
Keep going. Keep going. Yeah.
What could happen?
We're gonna keep going.
As you say that, there's another like shriek going through.
Do you really think this is a good idea?
We're rolling around fighting each other outside.
Yeah. I mean, there's got to be something, and we have to bring something back.
All right.
You know, you just can't see.
I mean,
Yeah.
You're just dancing down there.
I'll go down. I'm not gonna go at like.
I'll give him a
sprint
second
speed,
chance
but-
and try to
So
trust
you
him.
guys continue forward. You just like walking down. You kind of creeping down, or you
I'm gonna stay like pretty quiet. Like let's try and not get noticed.
stealth checks.
I got a 21.
14.
Come on, stealther.
So you guys start creeping forward, and you're kind of like, quiet. And then you hear the last shriek kind of cut off, and then you hear this loud, like, skittering noise.
Do I see anything?
You look ahead, and you can kind of see what you think is the end of the tunnel, and the room beyond it. Where the tunnel's pretty dark, you can actually see dim light beyond it.
Can I see dim light?
Very, very faintly. It's tough for you because it's so dark here.
Yeah.
So it looks like something's blocking light in front of
No,
us?
like the tunnel you're in is very dark.
Yeah.
But then up ahead of you, it looks like the tunnel ends, and you can actually see it gets brighter.
Okay.
Okay.
Looks like light. Keep moving forward.
Okay, so everybody outside.
Alright.
What are you doing?
Well, how much more do I have to say?
What's that?
I'm almost done.
You got all your stuff out as this thing came up. And just like
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to shock and grasp it.
Okay.
I'll roll up onto my feet, rip the battle axe off my back, and just take a swing at it.
15.
15 does not hit. So you release the energy and it skitters across the plates of armor. You're getting up.
Yep.
Swing. Okay.
17 to hit.
Wait, drinking a potion is
17 hits.
an action?
6 slashing damage.
Giving a potion is an action. Drinking one is a bonus.
I'm drinking a potion.
Okay. Do that.
It's 2d4
6 slashing
plus
damage.
6 slashing damage.
One hand,
2d4
backhand
plus
swing.
4
As I roll my feet.
potion.
Okay. So you rake across it. It actually cracks one of the plates.
Plus 2.
Nothing.
I'm gonna make my move a la Ivan and roll off, grab it off my back, and stab one of them.
Okay.
The one on me.
Well, it's the same one.
One is on both of
Like
us.
you guys were on top. He tackled you. This one came out and just hacked at both of you.
Okay, yeah, no, he's getting it. Then.
You guys
I
were like
just
rolling
got-
on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh my
He's
god.
not getting it.
What was it?
10.
10. Yeah. So you stab forward. It hits the plate at an odd angle. And just kind of skips up off. Okay. So the first one is going to hit you.
Yeah.
You take 6 slashing damage. The second one, as it slashes forward, one of its hind legs actually slips down into the hole it climbed out of. It loses its balance, and now it's like half prone as it slashes at you, which just completely whiffs. Then you guys. Ooh, that's cocked, luckily. Oh, that's even worse. It's crit.
Mm.
And that's a 14. Not gonna hit you.
Oh, Ivan.
You take 8 slashing damage.
Alright.
So it just rakes across Ivan, and then it swings back at you, but you manage to just defend yourself from it.
So just to confirm then, you tried to shock and grasp it,
Yeah.
and you drank a potion.
Yeah.
So where's the box?
You would have had to drop it.
Okay, I'm gonna drop it then.
Okay. I'm picking it up next round.
Okay.
I don't care about the bugs.
You guys continue creeping forward. What are you doing?
Me?
Yep.
Right ahead of me. Yeah, it hurt me quite badly. I'm pretty pissed about it. I'm gonna shock and grasp it again.
Okay. Well,
I get advantage on this?
what are you
or-
doing? No.
It's prone.
Yeah, for prone, yeah, sure.
19.
19 hits.
Elemental forging, throw some fire on that weapon.
Okay.
6
Oh,
damage.
more fire.
6 damage.
Good. Good.
Okay, so you release it and it shocks up between all the armor plates and then it tenses up. So you forge, what do you do?
Putting the box in my backpack.
Do you,
Walk over, pick
you
it
run
up.
over and grab it, so you take an attack of opportunity. That's going to be 21.
It's okay.
You take 1 point of slashing damage.
Oh.
It's only 1s and 6s on this die.
Apparently.
You grab the box, throw it in your bag, you charge up, you grab a chalk and anything else in your turn?
Well, I actually would have passed him the box if he looked like he was going for it. I would have picked it up and passed it to him.
You're kind of busy right now.
Fair enough. There's nothing else then, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you guys continue to creep forward. You're getting close to the end of this tunnel. Nadia, you can start to see this room is very dimly lit. There's light coming down from above. It stretches out. It's very tall in here. And like this big round room. You can see at the far ends there's more openings.
Just gonna creep to the edge of the room and see what I can see inside of it.
Make a perception check.
Can I look too?
Natural 20.
Nice.
Okay.
You were perceptive
I
as
guess I'll
anything.
do it.
It's dim light, so we'll say with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
18.
18. Okay, so the two of you kind of look around the room for a minute. Your eyes accustom. You can see off in the corner, there's kind of like this hanging smoke near, and you can see a beam of light down through this hole in the top. And that kind of when you're focusing on that, you see something large move past the light just in front of you. And you look up and you see this massive shape up on the roof. It's hard for you to see in the dim light. You get a good sense of it.
Oh, he's gotta look at his notes. Here we go.
Very similar to the large ones that you've seen. The long, wide thorax at the back. This one has many more than 4 legs here. Kind of skittering along, that's what it's holding. The front part of its body is more upright. It's got big, powerful arms with the big, like scythe-like appendages. There's something weird on its head where the other ones, they still back flat, this skull. It looks like it's truncated off, and there's something very large and metallic on the back of its head. And then when you're looking down the thorax, you also see like these large metal braces that are all along the back of it, and it's hanging from the ceiling and walking.
Does it seem to have noticed us at all? Like, is it like looking at us with intent, or?
It's so as you're watching and you see it and it moves across, you can see it kind of scuttling along towards you. It drops down and lands on the ground with this big boom. And there's like this scattering of dust, and it looks down. And you hear another one of those low growling screeches that it lets loose that just blasts you with like this like sound wave.
I'm gonna turn to her. How fast can you be?
With this?
Be that fast.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna dart.
Book it!
So you guys book it, you hear like this rapid skittering, and there's this shriek. Make a dex save. Both of you.
What do I add to it?
Dex save.
Just
9.
Is that right?
Yeah.
24.
Christ.
Okay. You hear this shriek and this like this wet noise of stuff slopping along the tunnel. You're both kind of struck in the back. You manage to get to the side and avoid most of it. You guys take.
Oh my god. I have so much little health from like before.
You take 15 points of acid
I go down.
damage, and your AC is reduced by 1.
As it starts eating
You take 7 points of acid
Oh my god.
as this spray of acid comes down the hallway.
I'm A-okay.
As you kind of duck out of the way, you see Reiyal'uss kind of hit up the back by this stuff, and it starts sizzling and burning through his clothing, and he just drops.
Are we close to those tunnels with like the holes
Pretty
in
close,
them?
yeah.
Can I drag him into one?
Make an athletics check.
Hey bud. I might leave you behind. Ooh. 5.
Really hard. You get him most of the way to the tunnel, and you can the whole time you can just hear this sizzling noise, and you can smell like his flesh just burning. Cool. Kedrick, what are you doing?
I just want to say, as I'm dragging him in, like I want to be the first one.
yeah. You got a hold of him by like the front of his
Okay.
arm, and you're dragging him up.
Okay.
I'm gonna magic missile this mother.
Okay.
Shit.
Shit,
9.
I didn't think it was gonna
9
notice
damage?
us, little guy. You're being so stealthy.
Okay.
Then you're
So
right.
you release the missiles really rapidly, really close. They slam into it, exploding, and bits and parts of it are kind of blasting away. It shrieks and then lunges forward at you. It's a 12, and that's a 14.
That's gonna hit. No, that's not gonna hit. I'm thinking
Seriously?
16.
Okay. So it kind of batters it, lunges forward at you. Its movements are a little stiff with the damage you just took, and it doesn't quite get to you back out just enough, and you can just feel the wind as it whiffs by your face. You too.
Gonna get the second hand on the axe and go swinging right for the crushed chest plate I already went for.
Okay.
12.
It's not hit. You try and just skips up off of it.
9.
Doesn't hit. So you swing forward and it batters it away. Attack. What's your AC?
16.
So that's not going to hit you. And
He's
that's
over
not
at-
going to hit
He's
you.
over at Gedrick's now.
What's that? Oh, you ran over to Gedrick's.
Because that's where the
Or
box
did you
was.
come back to Ivan's?
Oh no, I'm back to that.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
I assumed
I
you
just
came
grabbed
back
the box
to
quick.
Yeah.
I thought it was
So it slashes at you guys, but it can't quite hit you as it's defending from your attacks. Nadia, at this point, you manage to drag him up into the tunnel. There's this another like low growling shriek that pulses down the tunnel past you guys. What are you doing?
It was way too big to get down this tunnel, right?
Possibly.
You couldn't see it that well.
Okay, I'm going to search him for a health potion.
Okay. Do you have a health potion on you?
Nope.
Nope.
Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
I have to
Remember, I
leave.
went to the lady to buy a health potion, and she told me that my skin was weird.
Sure wasn't weird.
Now we hear that pirate talk come out. I mean, sailor talk.
Sailor talk.
But this tunnel's not a dead end then.
But, you know.
How do you know?
Is he too big for me to carry?
You could try slinging him up. You're
I'm
gonna be
going
better than
to
a
try to
athletics.
sling him up and get down this tunnel.
Okay,
like-
so make an athletics check. Make it that safe.
It's better than a
Mark it
4.
off.
So goggles, they do nothing.
7.
7? Yeah, you're having a hard time, like, just getting up there. You're struggling along. The tunnel's not, like, very large, so you're kind of stooped while you're doing it. It's very awkward, very difficult to do.
I mean, it's
But you
The
start
only
start
place we
very
got.
slowly making your way deeper into this tunnel.
I don't know where this
Hear
goes.
another shriek. What do you do?
Shock and grasp.
Okay.
Missed.
Okay, so you swing forward, but you can't quite get through him as he's flailing around. You two?
I'm just gonna try to meet one of his claws as he swings at me and try and cut right through it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep stabbing
Okay.
until it
13.
works.
13 does not hit. He's swinging forward, it pulls it back out of the way.
11.
Doesn't hit you, just clatters up off the armor.
Ah!
It's gonna be a 12, Gedrick, and a 9. So again,
Nobody
you
hit
lunge
anybody.
forward, and as you lunge forward, it swings over your head, but you can't quite get a hold of it. One on each of you. Not gonna hit, and not gonna hit. So this is just
Not hit, not hit.
Give
not
me
hit,
fight.
not hit,
Ugh.
not hit.
okay. So Nadia, what are you doing?
Is he still burning? Is it stuff stuck to his clothes or anything that's continuing?
It's you,
Or is
you
it just
kinda
on the
check it,
skin?
and there's not a whole lot burning anymore. It's kind of done its job. But he's pretty messed up.
Is there a way to patch him up? Or is
You
it
can
just
too.
okay, I guess I will try, get some of that gross acid stuff off of him.
Stick
Okay,
his
make
tongue back in
a
his
make a
throat.
medicine check.
Medicine? Where's that? Okay.
Oh.
It's a 4.
A 4. Okay.
Can I close his eyes?
So you start kind of what do I do? And you take some spirit gloves and start dabbing at his back. Make it that safe.
Oh my god. Do I still...
Don't tell anybody what it is. You're not supposed to.
I haven't said anything.
I know.
Okay, so you start dabbing
I'm
it
just
off.
reacting terribly.
Can I still drag him some more?
You're trying to patch him
Okay,
up.
cool. I'm
You
sorry,
good?
bud.
I am going to shock and grasp it. It's close combat, that's what I gotta do. 18?
Hits. Roll damage.
6.
6. So you grab onto it at the last time you tried to go for it, you ducked under it just in time, but you missed. You reset yourself, latch onto it, and release this pulse. The electricity arcs up through its body, it tenses up, and its eyeballs actually explode out of its head.
I'll start heading over. I'll
Okay,
quick
you too.
As a go! I'm gonna take a swing right up at its shoulder level.
And I'm gonna try to get it in the feetsies.
Okay. Who's attacking first?
I was
Simultaneously.
saying it as I swung, so I would say I'm a fraction of a second ahead of him.
Okay, so you take advantage on your attack.
10.
10 does not hit, so you clatter off of it.
17.
Hits. Roll your
Haha.
5 damage.
5 damage. So you stab into it. It cracks in through, but it doesn't sink very deep. You pull it back out. It shrieks. It's going to attack both of you guys.
I'll use her.
It's going to be a 21 on Asin.
Yeah.
6 slashing damage.
Yeah. That hurts.
Yeah. Okay. In the tunnel. What are you doing, Nadia?
Can I see any
Continue trying to patch him up? Or?
other... okay, I'll try to patch him up again.
So make another medicine check.
Suck
So
the poison out.
you've kind of like dabbed off all the acid. You're trying to like bind up his wounds at this point.
Yeah, don't do it.
A 15.
15. You're still kind of struggling with it, wrapping them up. We'll say you're getting towards stabilizing him. Take one auto success.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Do I have to roll it?
Nope.
Oh, jeez.
You get an auto success on this one because
Okay.
she's starting to patch it.
I've never
What do you
done this
I'll
before.
firebolt the one that they're attacking.
Okay, make attack, you guys.
Alright.
Again!
Alright!
I don't think
Swing
11's
its
gonna hit.
legs first.
Okay, so make the attack, make one with advantage. And
11.
okay, so it fires off high because you're trying to avoid these guys.
15.
It was a cocked 20 and then I re-rolled it to a 1.
Oh.
So you swing forward and you hit and you're like, yes! And it gets lodged in one of the plates and you can't get it back out. You 15, you swing, it clatters across the top of its shoulder, but the plates are even thicker here and it just doesn't quite penetrate into his hide.
Damn.
What are you doing? Continuing patching out?
Yep.
Medicine check.
I feel like I'm getting the hang of it, you know? Yeah, not 20.
Nat 20.
Save your ass.
All right. So as you've kind of cleaned up the acid off of them, and you've started to bind up some of where the worst bleeding is. You continue wrapping, and you feel like you get him to a point where you're like, okay, I think I got him pretty good now. His breathing seems a little bit easier at this point. You're stable right now. Don't erase those.
And then just 2 little things shoot out of your chest as the bug starts hissing again. The moment you got stabilized.
Okay.
Not again!
But you are stable for right now.
Okay.
Up on top, E3.
Again! And I grab a new trident and stab
If they're doing it in
the
unison, I'm gonna try to join with this.
Okay. So you're leading the way. Make the attack. E2 with advantage.
Heave!
Natural 20.
I miss.
Nope.
So you stab forward. You swing over the top. Again, you just clatter off that arm. You can't quite find that one little gap that's at the top you're aiming for.
16.
16. As you do that, you guys
So
kind of
happy
like
for
you step to the
16.
side and slash. You step over the top and slash. This massive firebolt comes in, and as you guys do that, and it's kind of defending you off, it opens up just the slightest chink between his armor. This firebolt slams in and explodes, and you just see like smoke come up through the armor, and then the whole thing collapses.
Ah.
I'm gonna rip the trident out. If I can.
So at this point, you just like get your foot on it, and rip it back in.
Drop the elemental forging from my axe and sling it back on my back.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm going to continue to drag him. Well, how can I carry him in this
You can
tunnel?
attempt to carry him.
In the tunnel, there's enough room?
It's tough. You're gonna have to like not so much sling him over your shoulder, but like kind of just like pick him up over your arm and like.
Or you can do like
walk
the
along.
cross the threshold thing.
You're only what 5 feet? 5 feet?
5'4" or something?
You're actually 5'4". So the tunnel's just over 4 feet tall. So you're kind of crouched down. You can't get him up over your shoulder.
Okay, yeah, so I'll kind of like shuffle with him, my arms forward.
Okay.
and like apologize. I'm sorry. We were too
So you
curious.
just slowly start shuffling along. There's another shriek. You guys can hear it on top as the ground kind of shakes with the shriek. The main spire where you guys are is burning and kind of crumbling away. As it crumbles away, you can see above the hole where these guys have gone down. It's almost like this small dome of earth. So the same clay and stuff that you went down into the tunnel kind of makes this small dome, and all this stuff was kind of built up on top of it. So it's burning and crumbling away, but it's not burning into this soil.
So,
Well, at least we know they're not going to be burning down there.
should we go down and help them then? They didn't come back. We should probably head in.
And where are they?
We should go.
You alright, Azim?
I'm not going in the burning hole, but I'll try to fight what's out here.
The surface is burning.
Fair enough. You know what? You're actually maybe too big for this tunnel, anyways.
I'd have to be on all fours probably.
I'm not going to do much better down there anyway. But
I'll start stabbing the clay thing.
Just
You say stabbing
don't
what?
destroy our
Clay
exit.
thing.
Please
So
don't
you're
destroy
stabbing
our
at
exit.
it. The clay's pretty tough. It's sinking in and coming out. It's not really breaking a lot. Parts of it kind of like crumble.
Are there more like small bugs around and stuff too? Like,
Make a perception check.
plus I think I have 4 or something like that.
A lot of the beetles in that are there's a bunch still clustered on some of the farther spires that are still up. The flying ones are still just like whirling around.
Just want to make sure nothing comes in after us.
They're linking arms and becoming one giant bug. Like Optimus Bug.
Okay.
Optimus.
Should we head in?
I don't like it, but I'm
Nope,
worried about
you
the
shouldn't.
idiots.
We have to go get our friends. And I'll slide in.
So you slide in.
If anyone told me I'd be crawling underground to save a dark-skinned slant here,
I wouldn't
crawl
do
in.
it.
Or a lady.
Somebody-
You
he believed
say
that, though.
lady.
Sounds like a big
Gonna
no
be
by
crawling
me.
in
Magic
like
Cross just stays up top.
Nope. Every time they say something. Not having it.
Okay. So you kind of duck down and slide down in. He slides down ahead of you. Cross just keeps saying no and stays up above.
I'm just gonna keep stabbing the clay thing, hoping to kind of take some away.
Like, cave us in. Cool. That's
Also,
exactly what Gedrick said. Please don't do.
We damaged
before we
each
went
other
down.
enough to like get us like almost instant killed by the boss.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Don't worry, even without the damage that you did to me, I would have been dropped by the boss.
Oh,
Did
good.
the other
Okay.
spires have the clay thing too?
The other ones that you guys knocked over.
Yeah. Just stab.
You're trying to like dig through clay with a pitchfork instead of a shovel, so it's taking you quite a while. You guys go down and you're just ignoring the fact that Aslan's not following you.
Yeah,
he's made his choice.
he's made his choice.
Okay, so you go down, hang the right to
Yeah.
where they're going.
Do the light trick again, so I've got
Electric, so you guys start going down. Probably a good chance we're about an hour late on our break. I'm dying here. Give me like 2 minutes, guys. Bear with me.
Don't even like put it like we'll just sit here and talk.
Yeah, just
we'll
give
just
me-
talk. It just doesn't matter.
I apologize.
I'm gonna get in line.
Yeah, we will pick it back up in a couple minutes.
Look at that nat 20.
Check the chat.
I'm a healer.
Your time is up. Sit down.
Shut your mouth.
Play.
Oh, that's not how you talk to the DM. Respect.
So I
You
can
get the acid next.
I was gonna say I know which the giant.
It's
bug
had
is
like
talking
6
about.
rounds to get it back, and it has it back.
Are we back?
We are back.
Yeah, we're back.
Hey guys, thanks for being patient.
All right. I apologize. That was rough. We usually break about an hour and a half in. There wasn't a very good point to do it. So coming back, they found the nest. They initiated a crazed attack upon the hive. They burned down some of the hive. Some of them have ventured in. Didn't go too well for the first scouting party.
Mistakes were made.
At this point, 4 of them are now underground inside the hive. One of them is standing outside and farming with the tribe.
I'm just getting XP.
Okay. So, you two.
We'll head the way that they head.
So you head that way. Make a perception check. Excuse me.
11.
These are nice clay walls.
Okay, so you guys walking along. You have the aid of the light. You get down to a certain point, and then all of a sudden there's just open areas beside you. They're slightly up off the floor, a little smaller than the tunnel you're in. The tunnel you're in is about 5.5 feet tall. These tunnels are probably just over 4 feet.
Let's just keep with the size tunnels. That's what they probably would have.
I look into one of them as I pass.
Yeah.
Okay. Not even make a perception check.
I wish we could ever do those when we needed to.
7.
7? Okay, yeah, you're just like
I mean, I'm blind.
you're.
I'm just slugging this guy down here. I'm just hoping I find an opening somewhere.
You're having a hard time, just like dragging them along.
Yeah, that's my goal. Is I'm like
you don't really
trying
notice
to
anything.
feel this up.
You do see somewhere from the distance, like a dim light. Like the darkness gets a little lighter.
That's my goal.
Okay, as a growth. Just continuing to farm.
I'm gonna start trying to kill things now. If there's anything floating
Just
around.
running around stabbing beetles.
Yeah.
Okay. So you run over to the side towards one of the spires where there's still some of the beetles around. Make your attack.
Nat 20.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Um, 11.
11? Okay. So you just slam down into it and crush it into the ground. You twist your trident, rip it back up. As you do that, a couple of them start to converge on you. They don't connect. They just like come towards you, but they're too slow. You're just stepping out of the way. So now you continue down the tunnel. You guys, you continue making your way with the light. Up ahead, you hear this loud skittering noise.
Start heading up quietly.
Okay, make stealth checks. Up ahead of you, you can see that the tunnel ends. There's the room ahead of it. The ceiling reaches up higher. It opens up into a large open space. You can see what appears to be like beams of light coming down. The area gets a lot more dim light.
6.
Natural 1. That disadvantage.
I know, right?
The skittering noise stops, so you guys creep up.
Just kind of like stand there for a minute, see.
Carefully get the battle axe back in hand.
I'm going to use 3 sorcery points and make a second level spell. And just kind of wait there to hear if it starts going again.
Okay. So you guys sit there.
Mhm.
Nothing.
Is it gone?
To that god waiting for us.
Came down here for it, didn't we?
That's exactly what we said.
Thing is, if it's in there and it's not currently engaged, they're not there, or they're unfortunately dead.
There's more tunnels, right? Maybe they took off another way.
But they thought if it's not attacking anything, then
Both of you make dex saves. As suddenly this something blocks out part of the light of this room down from the top of the tunnel.
Natural 20!
No.
5. Still better than you. Okay.
You're still probably gonna
That's
die.
your thing,
But still
too.
hurt.
So you take 10 damage,
Oh.
minus 1 AC,
Okay.
and you take 5 damage. As all of a sudden you guys are just sprayed with this sticky goo that it gets caught onto you and it just like hardens up, but you can hear it sizzle as it touches anything. You manage to avoid part of the blast, but it still kind of catches the edge of you.
I'm staggering back, just frantically trying to get it off of me.
I'll grab him and start running.
The
down
figure kind of like shifts around away from the door, and you can see it block all of the light of the room now. And then you hear that low growling shriek that just pulses down this tunnel.
Alright, well, I'll start pulling him and running the opposite direction.
You guys start like running down the hall.
Yep.
While shooting 4 missiles. My god! 8 plus 12 damage.
Not bad, not bad.
Okay.
Literally half damage.
You don't really see the effect. You just like release them and keep running. You guys take off. What do you do?
Do I hear
Continue
this
making-
shriek?
You hear the shriek. Yeah.
Hustling faster, it's coming!
You continue to make your slow progress. You get down to it. You see this shaft of light. You look up, and it goes almost straight up.
Oh,
and you can actually
fantastic.
see light up there. There's an opening.
Ivan, Gadget, as a crab!
You continuing to fight the bugs. Make your tackle.
19.
Hits, roll your damage. It's a crit, I believe, for you.
No, 19 total.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, 19 total. Sorry.
You got my hopes up. That's 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay, you stab into it. It rips off the back half of the beetle, but it keeps like powering forward at you. You hear a voice screaming up from behind you.
From far away,
It's a little ways behind you.
I'm gonna start running to it if I hear them.
Okay. You take 4 points of piercing damage as the beetles jump up and kind of tear at your calves.
Oh, that's nice.
You run forward. One of the holes where the one came out and attacked you guys, you can hear Nadia yelling up out of it. You come over and look down in, and you can see her down there, and she's got somebody like slung over her arm.
I was full adrenaline, like grab him and yank him out.
He's probably about 15 feet down.
Oh, no, not even do that.
Like, it's a choice. It's not possible.
You can attempt to figure something out, but you can't just grab. You're not tall enough for that.
I could throw a rope down and start offering it to him.
So he throws a rope down at you.
I would tie it around the limp body.
Okay.
Like under here, I guess. Would probably be the best.
Yeah, right across all of the burns. Make an athletics check if you try to pull them up.
I mean, I patched it pretty good. You're okay.
19.
19? Yeah. You
Tank.
haul them up. Pull them up to the side.
Throw the rope back down.
Throw the rope back down. You grab it.
Yep.
Yeah. Haul it right up. You guys.
Yeah, so we'll get to the point where there's those 2 tunnels.
Okay.
And do I see any indication that somebody went either way?
Not really. It's hard packed clay. There's not really anything that would indicate someone being here.
50-50 chance here.
What if they went down one of the crossroad tunnels? What if they come through this?
I don't know. Do you want to just head back up? I don't know, like... No, we have to find them.
God. Wish we had that damn box still.
You didn't even know one of those.
Didn't make one in the first place.
Oh, you can figure it out. You smart. Anyways, let's figure out what we're
Let's
doing.
get back to the crossroads, see if we see any sign of them there.
All right. We'll head back to the
I like how it's like you guys had acid spit at you and you like stop and you're like, you should make a box. Jesus. While I'm like lugging a dead body, like, ah!
Okay, so you guys head back towards the crossroads. After a while, you guys make it back there. Right about the time you come to the crossroads, you hear another shriek pulse down the hallway. You guys, every time there's a shriek, you guys can feel it in the ground.
Oh, I'm hurting.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Here. Dig through his pack. Hand you a potion.
That's who has one.
Drink up.
Jeez.
I look through his. I look at him for a potion. Nope.
I didn't know, so
Yeah.
I was gonna give it a try. Nope. I should have known you're too poor.
Thank you. Which way do you think we should go?
I'll take a look around, see if I see any footprints, any tracks leading in either of the other directions.
Make an investigation check.
I mean, I did drag through that first.
Not where we are. 8.
15.
Okay. Hard to tell. You think you see a boot print from headed the direction you came from. Again, very hard packed clay that not a lot shows up in it.
Let's go get the box. If
Well,
we
at least we can see if we can talk to them.
if we don't get an answer, then
Then they probably fell in that cave.
yeah.
Alright, let's go.
You guys head up.
Yeah.
Takes you a little bit, climb up out. What are you guys doing up on top? Well, you do.
Trying to make sure he's okay.
Okay. He seems stable, but he's pretty rough.
I don't have anything to give
His
him.
breathing's a little shallow. You can see he's kind of like patched up, and a lot of his back is like kind of charred. And
Is he
burned.
still out?
He's still out, yeah.
Trying to shake him a little bit, see if I can get any life out of him.
Oh, that work I did.
Doesn't hurt. Are you okay?
Ow.
After some shaking, you do come back. Kind of like your vision's kind of swimming, and you just feel like this rough, like
Stop
shaking
it!
sensation.
Stop it! Stop it! I
Your
think
entire
you're
back
worse.
is just nothing but pain.
Eat this, eat this. And I stick some meat in your mouth.
Push it away. I just want to lay on my front. I'm just gonna try and like roll over onto my front.
He just like weakly like rolls over on his front, just lays there.
I eat the meat.
Is this one of the special
Yeah,
types?
the mystery meat.
Okay, it's actually like these long, thick strips of jerky.
Yeah, you just turned down jerky, motherfucker.
You eat it, it's almost it's a little tough, but it has this really interesting sweet taste to it, and it's salted really nicely.
Jerky in the way.
I'm just gonna have a couple pieces of that.
Yeah.
It's really enjoyable.
You guys come up there, kind of like Rails laying down. These two are kind of just like sitting there. Azrael's just like munching on your.
What the?
You guys are resting up here having a damn snack break? Do you have any idea what we ran into down there?
I thought you were trying to find them.
We were!
Well, you did a great job.
I'll go over and check out Reiyal'uss if he's looking.
He's barely breathing. Yeah, you got one.
One? Okay.
Ivan barely keeps himself in check.
Hey, but we have the same health points now.
He's just Reiyal'uss is just like laying on the ground, kind of like shallowly breathing. You can see his back and like all the armor and clothing is all like charred and burnt. You can see kind of where it's been like his back's been wrapped and it's kind of bleeding up through the bandages.
I will proffer 2 health potions to. Sorry, 1 health potion to you, 1 health potion to you.
I get a health potion?
Yeah.
How do I do this?
I'll attempt to take
2d4
it.
plus 2.
I'll attempt to take it.
Nice. Now we have the same hit points.
Yay!
So,
He handed me one.
there's something awful down there.
Yeah,
You could say that.
I think it's a.
I like this shirt.
I think we should go to this hunter guild.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to get the acid off everyone as best I can.
Okay.
If there's anything left or anything.
You can kind of see sticking onto people. It's almost hardened up into like this crystalline, like almost amber, but it's a green color on them. It doesn't appear to be like caustic anymore, but it sticks and they have trouble moving wherever it is.
Can I get it off with prestidigitation?
It's tough. You can't get some of the worst globs of it off.
Alright, I'll try to do the best I can though.
Okay.
I'm probably mostly that.
Back is just covered in bug snot.
Oil crap.
No, it's Alcan. The guy's name's Alcan.
I like the joke.
At this point, some of you that are kind of around, you do notice that the bugs are kind of like encroaching on you guys at this point.
Oh.
Some of the flying ones are kind of flying past your heads.
I don't know about you, but I could use a few minutes to take a break. We should get out of here for the time being.
I agree. Let's go.
Agreed.
We'll take a run to the way we came.
I'm drawing my shield and kind of trying to like.
So you guys take off. Everybody make a dex check.
Is mine like with disadvantage because I'm dead?
You had the health potion. You're very sore doing it, but
Yeah.
you can move when you need to.
It's just plus dex.
Okay. So.
Just dex check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jedrick?
22.
Okay.
15.
17.
23.
18.
Good time you guys made a roll.
Of course, we can always
We're
run away.
fleeing!
So you guys
We're French.
run away.
It's a tactical advance to the rear.
I love that term. So you guys take off. You guys manage to hold your footing as sore as you guys are, as tired as you guys are from the battle. You kind of weave your way around some of the destruction that you've caused here. Make your way into the forest quickly enough, kind of ducking as some of the flying ones harass you out of the clearing. You get into the forest and make your way deeper into it. How far are you guys going?
To a place where we can like sit and rest. Like there's not like attacking.
I thought we were heading in the direction that we came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would think like where we first fought these things. Like, wasn't
All the
that
way
a-
out to where it was logged?
How long did-
That's quite a ways.
Yeah.
Is
You guys traveled for several hours into the woods.
At any point, do we feel like we could actually sit and take a break and we would be
You get into the
hyper-
trees and you're not really being harassed from above or anything. The beetles on the ground are slow enough that they didn't really manage to follow you. It's up to you guys how safe you feel like
Like an
taking
hour
a
away,
break.
I think would be.
So you guys just
Long
keep
way.
trucking it.
That's
I would say like 20,
Half hour.
30 minutes.
Yeah. Half hour.
Okay,
one.
so you guys, you kind of flee out of there. As you get deeper into the woods, you're not harassed so much. You kind of slow your pace. And you keep moving. You travel for about half an hour until you guys are just kind of like exhausted and weary. You just need to sit down and take a rest.
Take a short rest.
There's not a lot around. You can find like a fallen log that you can kind of sit on.
Eat some food.
There's
Everyone's rolling.
yeah, we're all bad with
So then you taking a short rest.
it.
Yep.
Yeah, we're taking a short
Oh fuck me. That sucks.
D8s plus your con.
What do I do without?
Oh, that monster con I have.
Oh my god.
Best party ever.
12. No.
Come on, roll over 4. Yes.
Just gotta ask for it.
Spend some time making sure that my hands are okay from the acid.
Oh, your poor hand. Poor
It
back.
doesn't appear to have caused like structural damage, but on the one arm, the left is the main, right?
But yeah,
Yeah. You can see one of the plates where it's landed on it. It's like blackened and corroded the plate a little bit, but it hasn't caused any structural damage.
God,
It's
and
just
that was
the
all
top
over your
layer of the
skin.
metal has been damaged.
You still look gorgeous.
Nope.
Nothing a little bit of makeup can't fix.
I'm just curious. Like I got like covered in this stuff, right?
Right up your back.
Right on my back.
You turned and
We
ran.
tried to-
You turned and ran, and it sprayed you.
Okay. I just wanted-
You're still pretty.
Your face is still pretty.
Well, not according to Ted.
She didn't say it wasn't pretty. She was just disgusted by the current products he was
Fair
using.
enough. Just because disgusted doesn't mean.
Don't worry, you've got that new product she gave you.
Did someone give that to me?
Yeah, she handed it to me and I handed it to you.
We should put it on
Wait,
your
what is
back.
it?
It's an ointment.
It was
for your
like
face.
skin ointment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it like right all over my back, anywhere I can reach.
You gonna get somebody to put it on, or you just gonna try to do it?
I'm gonna take the leather armor and then, like the clothing that's on my upper body off, and then I'll just like.
If I see he's struggling,
I'll use
I'll
mage
point
hand
out
to
then.
let it like.
No,
Okay,
let a
you-
woman's touch help.
Your back's really sore when they're touching it
Ow.
and rubbing it in. As it sits there for a minute, it starts to warm up,
Oh,
Oh,
god.
and it starts to
worst
get
thing.
really warm across your whole back, and you're like, "Oh my god!" And it's starting to really hurt at this point. And then suddenly it just releases, and
Oh.
take. Seven points of healing.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be 7 points of acid damage. I was like, where is this going?
As you guys watch, the cream after like about 5 minutes starts to kind of just like fade off his back, and you can see his back is still kind of like scarred and pocked up. There's these nasty marks where he's been burned, but it's not like open wounds or anything. It looks like it's been healed.
Good as new.
Wow.
Oh.
I expected none of that.
You need to thank
and I
her.
got everything.
It's a damn good ointment.
Yeah. Oh, so when are we going back to kill that thing?
With help. We're going back when we have help.
You say
Maybe
no?
we go with more than just a couple of us.
Like,
Yeah. And everyone have each other's back.
Or we don't go in the tunnel. I'm sure we could find it elsewhere rather than, giving it the advantage that it needed to beat every single one of you.
It appears to be living down there, so I don't know where else you expect to find it.
I'm not sure exactly where, but we may be able to find some
How deep
landmark.
underground was it? do I
If
think?
we listen to those noises, maybe we could find it where it's originating from above.
Make
Dig
an
a hole.
intelligence check.
We listened to the noises. It took us to a cavern, where it is.
Damn it.
I think it seems reasonable.
I don't know if I want to take that. It was literally between the 2 and 20, and then it knocked over to 20. I'm going to re-roll it. 2.
Well, we have our answer.
4.
4? Tough to say. You know from how far you went down, like it can't be like massively underground, but you're not sure exactly how deep it would be.
I wonder if we could just find out where that giant thing is. Bust open the ground and then attack it from above.
You mean like what Asin just said?
Or did he say that? I'm sorry, I was thinking.
Slowly.
I mean, if we bust open the ground, it's unlikely it's gonna come out. Like you said, we don't want to go down where it has the advantage, but it doesn't want to come up where we have
Did it have many tunnels to run away from? Or did it
When
look
you,
like one
when
entrance?
you
Yeah,
and
I think it
Nadia
was a
crept up,
cavern,
there was
wasn't it?
extra tunnels
Yeah.
around the room.
Yes.
So collapsing it would be probably difficult.
Did anybody bring a shovel?
Well, I don't know. There's a town nearby. I doubt it's gonna run too far away.
It was a hunter's guild before, right? That the guy was talking about, the captain?
Hunter's Lounge.
It was a lodge.
Lodge. Right.
Hunter's lodge.
So it's I'll use the word like gentleman's lodge. It's not specifically for men, but like kind of that idea of like it's a upper society, but you'd have like the famous hunters of the area would show up and hang out there, but it's just like a high class lodge.
Yeah, I think we need professional help.
We're supposed to
need
be the
professional
We're
professional
supposed to be
help.
the professionals, yes.
I mean, we just seek some guidance.
We just need to talk about what we're going to do.
I think if we just all go in.
We're not going in 1 to 2 at a time. Then. We probably can stand a chance against this thing.
Yeah, we know-
Also, don't stay together because that acid really sucks.
I agree. Maybe we actually have a plan this time. We know what it's capable of. We should.
What's he doing? Why is he
Doesn't
so
matter.
quiet?
You don't see this. Don't
Why
worry
is
about
he
it.
so
You're in the
quiet?
conversation.
Pay no attention to the man behind the screen.
Listen, those things are. Can we see the smoke from here?
From where you burned down?
Yeah.
There's no smoke that you can see. Kind of faintly, you can see
A
the
pillar
edge
of
of
flame.
like the whirlwind of the flying.
One second. We need to take care of this thing. We've stirred it up now. If we leave it alone,
It's just an attack.
it's gonna be another situation like the other day. Maybe worse.
I agree.
Let's go.
We don't have time to go get the hunters. We don't even know where they are.
We don't even know if they will.
I mean,
And as you're coming down with us, I have to put you in a damn headlock and drag you.
Just because you want to kill yourself in a tunnel does not mean I want to follow. If there is another solution, we will talk it out and we will figure that out first, rather than diving down holes into buildings, dens that we have already lit on fire.
That you lit on fire.
I have a little bit.
The man who led you down was also lighting them on fire.
Well, then he's a damn fool for jumping into a building that he's lit on fire himself.
This is where I am going with this.
But it's made of clay. It won't burn further down.
My-
You didn't know that going in there at first.
I
But we know it
didn't.
now.
But we know now.
And we know that they're all made of clay. We know that they won't collapse. We know that their structure is made well.
We know that we have to stop this thing.
Exactly, but that doesn't mean we have to go in the tunnel.
And you suggest we hike back to town, buy a shovel, spend the night, come back, and dig in the middle of a bug-infested field where they're just going to allow this, and somehow this bug isn't going to, I don't know, notice, try and stop us, collapse the damn ground as we're digging?
I pull out a shovel.
are you joking?
I have a shovel.
Well, then you dig. We'll go down.
He pulls out this. You notice it now. It's a very short shovel. It's kind of attached to his backpack. As he pulls it out, he presses a button on it, and it clicks out twice longer.
We'll get digging.
All we need to do is talk about strategies before we dive in one at a time.
Okay. We're not looking at diving in one at a time.
But we did. The last time,
we did. And
when
now
we were watching the caravan, we ran away. We followed blindly. We almost all got killed. Now we're diving into flaming holes. We almost got killed. You were knocked unconscious. These are things that we can prevent, people. I am not the smartest. I know I'm not even close to the smartest in this group, but I don't want to see you all die for stupid, foolish reasons. We have the ability to talk to one another. We don't need to just act as individuals and do our own thing.
I agree.
I will kill myself protecting any of you, but I am not going to unnecessarily risk myself when I know there's another way we can deal with these things.
So what's the other way?
I'm just saying, if we
Opening
try to dig
listening
it
to the
out,
other way.
we might be able to do something. But before we just start getting angry and tackling each other, we need to discuss things. I don't want to see what... I realize I didn't follow. I realize you guys were in danger.
I asked you to just message them, and you were absolutely you're like, no, I'm not doing that.
I
I'm not
took
messaging.
the box out of my pack.
And you're still
That was
stabbing
the
above
only
us,
way
trying to
that-
kill even the
That
thing
was
that we're
the only
in.
way you could grab it. Was after I took it out of my pack, pressing the button. The point is this. I just don't want to see you guys dive into a hole when we... This is a difference. We know what's there now. We didn't when this started. I can't... We can't be just jumping into things, not knowing what's going on. You guys could have immediately died. What if she didn't drag Reiyal'uss out? What if you guys didn't survive when you encountered it? What would I do then? These are things we need to consider. That's all I'm saying.
But we know what it is now.
But now we do, and now we're here, and now we are discussing. And we're going to come up with a plan, and we're going to slaughter it for what it has done.
Alright, then we'll head back there. We'll cover you as you dig a hole into its lair.
I'm just saying, it's worth a try. If
We'll
it
try
escapes,
it.
there are only so many ways it can go. Does it seem like the tunnels are linked to the pillars?
Yes.
Yes.
So if we find them, we may be able to collapse the other holes so it doesn't have an exit.
Seems like a long time thing. How long do you think it takes for you to collapse one of those tunnels?
I don't know how deep they are.
Would I have any idea of how deep it was from going down?
I don't even know if it's all clay underneath. There could be denser material.
Make an intelligence check.
12?
12. Hard to say how exactly deep they are. You know that you had gone down probably 25 feet when you were in the tunnels,
Okay.
give or take, but where their actual ceilings come in, you're not entirely certain. You know it can't be terribly far, but doing it by shovel might be a bit of a chore.
Was it big enough to go through the tunnels? Or small enough, rather?
The thing.
Block the tunnel from what we saw.
Do you think it can get through them?
I know it can. It chased us down. It chased us down the one, didn't it?
No.
Really?
I don't think
You wouldn't have realized anything actually, because you guys turned to run, and then there's just a spray of acid and you were out. You just felt pain from behind and you woke up above.
I don't know. It knocked me out as soon as we tried to leave.
I don't see any other way into there. It's the only problem. Sometimes there is only one solution.
At least if we're gonna do it, let's all go together to start.
That was the plan.
It knew we were already there.
Somebody quick or somebody tough.
And we're pretty stealthy.
I might be the best one at dodging the acid if I go in first. It spits at me.
I saw it hit you. I don't think you're very good at dodging it.
I'm just not going to volunteer anyone else for the job.
I don't think I could dodge it, but
You said there was other entrances to its main area, right?
Okay.
What about finding how to get into these tunnels, clearing them out, and then we all enter through there. We surround it immediately.
Well, I mean, that's an option, but what's the difference between if we just all went through one tunnel, except for the fact that we're all together?
If it sprays acid down that tunnel, then we're all going to get hit by it. If we go one way, one of us gets hit. Maybe two of us, depending on how many tunnels there are.
Okay, so we all split up, and then what happens when one of us encounters more things?
That's what I'm saying. We take the time to clear the tunnels. As a group.
Do we think we have this much time?
and can we prevent the flying ones from climbing in afterwards?
There's a lot of bugs still there, that's what I mean. We need to get in, take care of the problem, and move.
We know one way in, that's all I know.
Yeah.
Going around the other tunnels, we could stir more things up. Hell, we don't even know if this thing's the biggest thing down there. I hope it is, but we don't know.
I didn't even get a good look at it. What did it look like?
Oh.
I know what it looked
You
like
saw
when I
it.
saw it.
Yeah, we saw it.
You probably have the best
Yeah.
description of it.
It looked like the other things, but it had much larger, more legs on the back bit. The head was strangely different as well.
Oh, so strangely different.
Kind of went back and then cut down. And instead
So-
of swooping back, it was
So like the other ones where the head kind of swoops back and it was like this flat, long curved skull, it was like shorted, truncated off where it released from the back of the head, and there was like this weird metal structure on the back. And then down the thorax, it also had like these strange metal binds along it, and these metal like rails that ran along the thorax.
Oh god.
Metal.
This thing,
yeah.
All I know
That
is
can't be
we're going
natural.
in.
right?
Never heard of a natural beast metal.
If we're going in, I want to go first.
Like-
Sure.
Positive.
It's not fun. Be on your toes. If this thing's made or enhanced somehow, then we don't want a good look at it.
How for healing? I'm half with potions.
I've still got one just in case.
We've got none.
No.
If anyone goes down, this was theirs.
Alright. Let's save a town.
Heroics and stuff.
It's time we stick together.
Sounds good.
You guys are heading back.
Let's go.
All right. So you
Epic
guys
walk.
take your rest. Try to gather yourselves up. You debate strategy. You come to the conclusion that you guys need to go back there and deal with this now. You start to walk back through the woods as best you can, just kind of creeping along, moving at your own pace. You come to, after about half an hour of walking, you come to the edge of this clearing again. You look in. A lot of the activity here has really settled down. The flying bugs have disappeared out of the air. The crawling bugs have gone back into the spires, at least out of sight. Now we need to wait. We all apologize on behalf of Mitch
Tiny bladder.
for his rudeness.
Teeny, tiny blatter.
On our way back, I would say something like, see, we should come up with a name for ourselves. Like, Gedrick's Angels.
The
Something, right?
Well, I could make you wings.
Does anyone have
We're gonna
better
go.
ideas?
I didn't
Like,
say they'd work. Probably pretty painful. Have to pin them to your ribs.
I'll pass.
They could open and close. It would actually.
This one.
It would be like this. Open the shoe, close it. But it
I
would probably pull the
don't
ribs quite a lot.
just now.
I mean, if you wanted that name.
I don't know. I'll find a way to get wings myself one day.
Better name, maybe. Different name, I think.
Maybe.
Good idea.
Yeah. I'm putting out ideas, you mean? Come on, what do you think?
Alright, so you guys come back to the clearing. A lot of the activity is dissipated. You don't really see much of anything. In the back, you can still see 3 separate spires that are standing, and then there's kind of that clay mound that you left in the middle.
So do we go straight in?
Let's take a look around first.
I don't want to attract any more attention.
Let's make sure we don't. Let's make sure our back's covered at least. But quick. Let's get down there and get it done.
I have your backs. Head in. I'll get in the rear.
So you guys start walking into the clearing.
Yep.
You doing anything in particular? You all just staying together, spread
I just
out?
want to look and see if there's any of those like the medium-sized ones. I guess there would be now.
Perception check.
Walking around or anything. 15.
15. So you don't notice any of them walking around. As you look around, you do see one of the flying ones kind of like flit up over the clay mound.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think the small ones might have noticed us.
They didn't do too much before. Maybe they didn't do too much before. Maybe they'll stay the same way this time.
That would be nice.
Let's go.
Let's keep moving.
Start heading towards
How are you guys walking in? Are you just like, staying together? Are you in a line?
I
Or
think
spread out?
Eisencroft said you're going first, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the rear.
I'll be behind Eisencroft.
So you gonna walk in a line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll have my shield out,
Human
kind of pushing in front of me.
I will go, third? You can go second last?
What? Okay.
Okay, Nadia's in the middle. You're towards the match.
I'd be keeping an eye out behind us.
Okay. So you guys kind of walk in slowly, looking around. The one kind of flits around the top of the clay dome, and it flits out of sight.
Back into the dome.
Perfect.
Behind it.
Behind.
I'm not sure whether it went in or not.
Hmm.
You guys continue walking in. The ground rumbles as you hear this low, pulsing shriek again. But this time the rumble doesn't stop. The ground shakes. You start to like catch yourself, and in the middle. So Nadia, Ivan, and Rael, make a dex save.
No.
So wait, are we in the tunnel?
No.
Okay.
8.
Damn it. Do I have this one?
21.
Yep.
10.
10? Okay.
No,
So
I like
you
that.
manage to like roll out of the way. You two get lifted up as the earth starts to lift under your feet, and you fall away prone to the side as this massive shape bursts up out of the ground. It comes skittering around in a circle and comes back to face you, leans down and just shrieks, and all you can smell is just this horrible festering putrescence of its breath. And that's what we're gonna call it.
Oh no!
Prone. I better write that down, actually.
So bring your A game. Stop rolling ones.
Hey, we ran away brilliantly.
My first 6 rolls, 3 were 1s, 2 were 2s.
Yeah, you need to not do that next week.
Oh.
Rail not like bugs.
This one is
I don't know. It wasn't even
mine?
were we even at the bugs yet? Like,
Is this one mine?
What?
when I was rolling, like,
not.
garbage, it was just like,
Hey guys,
everything
either of
Yeah.
those is yours.
It is
Annual.
now, bud.
Annual.
I'm not either.
Weekly. Daily.
Here it is.
daily.
Yours is in good shape.
Check us out.
If we stop doing this streaming.
I don't know, but check us out on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
Check out all our old episodes.
All our old episodes are on YouTube.
Yep.
They're fun.
Our old episodes of this, of No Control, and of A Dysfunctional Party.
Also, as usual, we all have Twitter, I believe. If you ever want to just message us, talk to us, like you can always get a hold of any of us that way.
Yep, we've got
We'll
our
respond, talk about anything really. We're always willing to talk shop.
About the games we were playing, about this, about some of the unique stuff you're seeing. I mean, the steampunk setting, the Artificer class.
Yeah, I've seen some questions about some of the setting and stuff. Absolutely, shoot me messages. I'll talk about it all day.
Oh yeah, we will.
Glad to hear you enjoyed watching. We like entertaining people. That's why we do this.
It's one of the best part of my week. Man. But
One of. It's the best part of my week.
well, I have no control. It's fun too.
You are just full of the feels.
Yeah, come check us out on Tuesday where me and Greg play war games, and it's amazing. Just he's scared.
Plug us.
You're both scared.
I get scared.
Don't lie.
He's scared.
And then there's Dysfunctional Party where we pretend to be a group.
Kind of like this.
I'd say like this, but better, but no.
Dysfunctional Party, yeah, we play like different types of RPGs, party games, but we have a bunch of us show up. We take on characters, we do the voices. It's a lot of fun. We just banter and fight with each other the whole time.
Eat snacks.
And eat snacks. There's definitely lots of
yeah.
snacks. So come eat snacks with us on Thursdays.
Please. We need more people eating snacks with us.
Yep. And as another thing, Mr. Wizard, how many followers are we at?
We are at 90.
90.
Woo! We are so close. So for anybody who hasn't heard us say before, at different goals for followers that we've set out for ourselves, we're going to do some fun nights. At 50, we had Brian chug a thing of maple syrup. Definitely, if you missed that, go back and check
On
it
YouTube
out.
as well.
It's on YouTube.
He's a beast.
For 100 followers, we are doing a Super Mario Kart 8 night. So we have we're doing a Don't Drink and Drive, but we're doing a Double Dash variant. So there will be teams of us. So definitely come check it out. It'll be a lot of fun. If you own the game, we will be posting the room up on our stream. You can join us and race against us while we do this.
Beat us because we're going to
Beat us, yeah.
It'll be a lot of fun. So definitely get in here, get more follows, get your friends watching us. It'll be a great night.
We're gonna start bad at Mario Kart and end terrible.
We've already
Yeah.
announced which teams.
I think we announced. Did we announce all our teams? I think we announced 2 of our teams.
Yeah. But at 90, we should be announcing another.
Okay.
Yeah.
They
So-
already announced the winning team. I don't think it's really.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, Greg and Mitch are going to be together. Cassie and myself will be one team, so that's going to be rough. I apologize.
For us? No,
Yeah.
I'm bad too.
Oh no!
We suck.
Why are you on my
Bad at
team?
what? Which part are you bad at? Mario Kart
Both.
or drinking?
Both.
Because like me and I'm bad at Mario Kart, but I will make up for it.
Yeah. Brian, I believe you're with Mr. Wizard.
Yup.
Yep.
I'm good at both.
Yeah. The Wizard's great at everything. So
It's
is
my
the wizard.
game, so you know what I mean. I'm not
Yeah.
practicing per se.
But you're practicing.
I haven't seen.
and who is your partner?
We're gonna be bringing in someone from the outside for me.
One of our other friends.
Are we gonna be playing at 200cc?
Oh my goodness.
Are
Not,
we-
nothing but racing slicks and motorcycles.
Should we announce the person we're bringing in's Twitch name so if anyone sees him in the chat, they can talk to him?
If you want, yeah.
Yeah. So if any of you guys see Smite Soup in the chat of any of our videos,
The name's
that is who we're bringing
fantastic.
in as Andrew's partner.
Yeah. Sorry, Andrew.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. We don't have that many friends to pick from.
Yeah, like, come race us. It'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be a great night when we get there. So definitely
Watch us just get
check that out.
stupid. It's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, it'll certainly be interesting.
It's gonna be on a Saturday, right? Like I'm okay.
Well, we'll see. Once we hit the 100 followers, we will sit down. We'll pick out a night for us, and we'll announce it well ahead of time so everybody can set the day and join us for it.
And just collapse after.
Oh, absolutely.
And then definitely we need a day off after.
It's gonna be great because it's gonna be in the new. It's gonna be in the new studio.
It'll be in the
so
new
I'm just gonna-
studio.
I'll be like, bye guys, and I'll walk to my bed.
Yeah.
That's gonna be sweet.
Cool. So if we don't have anything else for our half-hour sign-off,
Yeah, I think we just about hit the right amount of time.
cool. Yeah. So thanks for joining us, everybody, and have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
Fantastic.